Hello, everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. Please invite your friends and let us do the good work for today. Um, Supposedly, yesterday I received a challenge from a Muslim scholar, and I was wondering, should I come online or I should not? Because you know that this is involve career ending. It's very hard to debate someone he is a scholar. I mean, do you know what a scholar mean? Do you have an idea? It means somebody can give you answers. Hmm. As I remember, Allah Himself He confirmed that He Himself He have no answer. Isn't it the Quran says, chapter 5, verse 101, ask no questions? So today we are going to invite this scholar to call us if he can keep his words. We will see if they meant what to say or they meant what they said. Let's see. All right. You know, they claim they can answer, they claim, etc. But my experience is not what they claim. They say something, and what happened is the opposite. Now, today our topic is about science in Islam. As Muslims, they claim very much that Islam is a religion of science, which I find it the most funny, stupid religion ever. You know, sometimes people they say to me, "Why you use the word stupid too much?" I mean, I have to. I have to. If you see the website in the front of us, look the Muslims what they have. Uh, Zoology, biology, geology, chemistry, physics, cosmology. All of this is in the Quran. Eh, I mean, that's really amazing. All of this is in the Quran. My friend, why I want to go to school? Why Muslims they go to see a doctor? Allah, you know, Muhammad, he described for us two medicine, honey and camel urine. And based of this, you know, we do not need really doctors, and you do not need to go to hospitals, and you do not need surgery. Just camel urine and honey, and you're done. Don't forget ajwa. Uh, you know, as long remember the ajwa. Once a Muslim, you know, he was talking about that the scientists they discover that if you eat palm date, that will ease your birth. Hmm? And they say, do you know the Quran mentioned that? Really? Yeah, the Quran mentioned that. Mm. Okay. Where the Quran mentioned that, my friend? You know, sometime when I read uh, Muslims' claims, I cannot hold myself from laughing. They say to you here as an example, chapter 19, verse number 23. And they will show you an article written by a doctor that it says that if you eat palm date, that will ease your birth. Okay, and what does that have to do with the Quran? They say, look, the Quran says that when Mary she wanted to give birth, Allah he told her to shake the palm date tree so the fruit will come down and she will eat it. Mm. But in the article, it says that if you eat every day for the last 11 months, that can ease your uh, birth giving. Here, uh, Mary, she is eating the date uh, not 10 months before she was giving birth. It was in the moment when she is, you know, she gave birth already, or in the stage of giving birth, where it's like in the moment, the same moment, Allah told her, shake, hmm? Shake the tree and eat. Hmm. Here I find it very funny and very stupid, because how a woman can shake a palm date tree, I mean, and she's a pregnant. I challenge any Muslims, like I want you 10 men, powerful men, strong men, to shake a palm tree and bring the date down. That is the most stupid statement ever. Secondly, Mary here, she is obviously giving birth in this moment, not 10 months ago. So the Muslims, and this is the only food. And by the way, what you see in movies, sometimes Christians, they make movie, they show you that in Jerusalem there's palm tree. My friend, go to Jerusalem, do you see palm tree? Those palm tree, if you see them now, those are implemented as something new, as for decoration. Jerusalem is not a desert. What palm tree? There's no palm tree. Bethlehem is not a, it's not a desert. There's no palm trees. So what palm trees? So the Quran, he's speaking about a woman who is giving birth in the desert, and he do not know how Jerusalem looked like and how Bethlehem looked like. Imaginary, like, okay, we are Bedouin, so, and Jesus, he was born in this area, so all the area is Bedouin, and they must have the palm tree, and they are eating palm tree. If you say she shake the olive tree, I will believe it. Orange tree, I will believe it. I mean, apple tree, etc., whatever tree, but palm tree. Not only you cannot shake the palm tree, there is no palm tree. Same time, when the Muslim, they make an article, try to make something out of it. If Mary, she gave birth already, or she is now giving birth, what is the date will do? So they try to mix between a scientific study saying if you eat, you know, for the last 10 months, 11 months, every day, few, not like don't eat 2 kilograms, that might ease your birth. But not somebody eat date 5 minutes or when she is giving birth. So this is how the Muslim always try to find a miracle in the Quran, but they cannot find it. And here, you know, we find something really funny and weird. When Mary, she gave birth to Jesus, she heard Jesus speaking from underneath of her. What he said to her. You will see that the verses confirm that this is after she gave birth to Jesus, not before. Read with me. Allah inspire her to to shake. She sit next to the palm tree, and then a voice underneath of her, and this is Jesus, which means already she gave birth to Jesus. So you see here how they try to fabricate and they lie. Supposedly we will eat the date before we give birth, not after giving birth. So, and we have to eat it like for almost a year before, every day. If you are like me, like since you learn you are a breadnet, if you are a person who eat palm date for the last year, not even the date when you are breadnet, even before, that might ease your giving birth. And they explain because date fruits, etc., contain certain material or whatever that will make it easier for the women to give birth. But you will notice here that when she sit next to the tree, she heard a voice down from beneath, and the voice saying to her, shake, shake the trunk of the tree. Okay. Question to the Muslims: who is the voice was speaking from underneath of her? Either you tell me that Allah was underneath of her, or you say to me that this is supposedly Isa. Any Muslim? Do we have any Muslim would like to call? My Skype is open. She gave birth already, and she heard a voice saying, shake the palm tree. By the way, look like Middle Eastern women are very strong. I think somebody used to go to the gym a lot to shake the palm tree. A woman, she is just deliver a baby, she is shaking a palm tree. In case you do not know what palm tree look like, let me remind you, please. Hold on. I mean, it's always very easy to shake the palm tree. Extremely easy. All right, let us open. All right. I'm just trying to find you an idea. I'm looking for a tree now. Okay. If any one of you live in an area where there's palm tree, my friend, I want you to go and shake it. Please do me a favor. Take a video if you can. Make a video of yourself shaking the palm tree. I want to see that happening. I want to see how in the world a woman she is shaking the palm tree. Okay. Especially palm tree, the one, because there's some palm trees, by the way, they are decoration. They are not really palm tree for fruits. They are like from the same family, but they are not the one we are. You know what? Let me search for palm tree in Saudi Arabia. Palm tree, Saudi. All right. All right. Perfect. Perfect. We found one. So this is a palm tree. It's almost like maybe 20, maybe 15, 20-meter height. And this is the guy next down. Do you see the guy here? Do you see the guy? Look how high the tree is. And supposedly Mary, she is going to shake this tree. Obviously you can do. I don't know if this is real. Is that real? Look weird, this tree. Let us see something else. Let us see something else. Palm tree, huh? You want to shake the palm tree? Look at this guy. This guy, he is going all the way up to the tree. And not only that, even when you reach up, it's very hard to cut that branch. In case you do not know, you have to use a very sharp material to take it down. So there is no way in the world you can shake it and make the palm date fall down. It's a very heavy duty tree, very strong, very high. In the same time, it doesn't matter how much you shake it, there's nothing will fall down. Actually, if you cut the branch, which is where the fruit is hanged up, you can carry the fruits for a long time and the fruit will never fall down. How in the world Mary she was able to shake this tree? And why this guy is going up to the tree if he can shake it, man? I mean, are you stupid or what? Shake it. You are risking your life while you can shake it. What's wrong with this guy? I mean, there's no education in this world. Didn't you read the Quran? If Mary can shake the tree, why you don't shake the tree? What an idiot. Shame on you. Look at this guy too. Look at this guy. I mean, what's wrong with people? Just shake it, man. Why you don't shake it? It's very easy. Actually, once I hit the tree, that palm tree with my finger, the palm tree broke. It's very easy. I know a friend. This is a true story. A friend from Saudi Arabia. He sneezed and the tree fell down. Very easy. A true story. Just shake it. Look. They are using a truck here now. I mean, you are using truck. Are you kidding me? You are using a truck, high truck, because it's like 30-meter high. You are using truck. Shake it, man. What's wrong with you? It's like they are fixing the light of very high building or something, man. Why you are doing that? I mean, honestly, people, they need education. So Mary, she did shake the tree after a voice she heard speaking from underneath of her. Who is the Muslim when I tell us who is the voice and who is talking? Here after that, you see something very stupid in the verse after. Anyone notice with me what is stupid in this verse? Let us see who of you is very sharp. Who of you noticed something stupid in the highlighted verse? I like this website actually. When you click at the verse, it's highlighted. Anyone notice with me something stupid here in the story? Who noticed? Anyone notice? Especially Muslims? Who is a Muslim? He noticed something weird here. Yeah, fast, but fast from what? From talking, right? How you just said to her, fast from talking, but he's saying to them, say, I am fasting from talking. How in the world she is fasting from talking and she will say to them, say to them. You see, the translation here is not coming accurate. They're trying to hide the stupidity. Here in Arabic it says, فَقُولِي إِنِّي نَذَرْتُ لِلرَّحْمَنِ صَوْمًا. Say that I pledge fasting to Ar-Rahman. I will not talk no more. But she just talk. Let us change the translation to show you the stupidity and why the Muslim tried to cover the poo-poo of the Quran. We go to Shakir. Do you see it? Say, surely I have vowed to fast from talking. How you are fasting from talking and you are talking? Hello? Hello? How she pledged to Allah that she will not talk, and she said to them, and Allah said to her, say to them, I am fasting from talking. You just broke your oath. Hmm? Guys, don't talk to me. I promise today I will not talk, okay? And I say to you, I will not talk. Christian Prince, you are talking right now. Oh no, I can say I will not talk, but still I'm not really talking. Hmm. Shall we continue? I mean, the poop will never stop. Hmm. And then Mary, she carried her baby, and she came to her family, and her family or her people, they said to her, oh, I see, the translation is something really stupid. Look, you have done a strange thing. What is that strange thing? I mean, have you ever heard of it? Says here in Arabic, لقد جئت شيئا فريا. What شيئا فريا became a strange thing? I mean, those Muslim when they make translation, it's like you are like they are asking somebody from Honolulu to translate the Quran. It cannot be a person who knows Arabic translating. What those people are doing? Let's just change the we have to change the translator every few sentence to find maybe some of them. You have come with amazing thing. Look at this idiot. Amazing thing. Faria is amazing thing. Oh man. You did something disgusting, became amazing. In Arabic it says you did something very bad, because suppose she have a baby and she don't have a husband. Now they are saying to her, you came and you have an amazing thing. This is why I say when you learn Islam from the Muslim translation, you learn poo-poo. Let us say you are a person don't speak Arabic, and now you want to learn your religion. You are a Muslim, huh? And you want to read this verse. Okay, it says here, the people, they said to her, you did something amazing. Since when a woman, if she get pregnant without a husband, that is amazing? Any Abdul? I wonder how, I wonder why. When I speak to Muslims, they say to me goodbye, and all what I can see, something amazing around me. They have no idea what to say. Me, this is really amazing. That's really amazing. So beautiful. Change the translator from Yusuf Ali to Shakir to Biktal. I mean, let us see Al-Mawdudi. Dudi. You know Dudi? Dudi in Arabic mean worm. Worm as worm, like insect. Then she came to her people. You committed, look guys, the translation before it was amazing thing. Here you have committed a monstrous thing. How the amazing became something else now? I mean, why the translation is so different? Let us go to different translation. Muslim translation is fun, to be honest with you. That Itani, what Itani? Okay, let us see this guy. Arbari. She brought the child to her fold, carrying him, and she said, Mary, oh, surely you committed monstrous thing. Anyway, let it go, man. And then Muhammad, right away, he made a big boo-boo. The Jews, they said to her, sister of Aaron. But by the way, Mary is the sister of Aaron. Why, Muslims? Why? They say to you, because at the old day, brother, they used to call them by your ancestor. But by what? By their ancestor. But Mary, she is not from the ancestor of Aaron. Mary is from different tribe, Abdul. She have nothing to do with the tribe of Musa's. When the Christian, the Jews start making fun of Muhammad after he said, oh, sister of Aaron, Ka'b al-Ahbar came to Aisha and he said to her, but this is not right. But I know that between Mary, the mother of Jesus, and Aaron, there's a couple of hundred of years. Aisha says to him, you did lie, and the Prophet told the truth. Ka'b al-Ahbar, who is a Jew, supposedly, who later became a Muslim, supposedly, chose life over God. He said when he noticed that Aisha she getting angry, he said, well, for sure the Prophet he knew better, but as I know that between Mary and Moses there is a couple of hundred of years. When Muhammad came home and people start saying to him, are you stupid or what? What do you mean? that Mary is the sister of Aaron? Hmm? Muhammad, he want to fix it. It's too late now. He said that this is Allah speaking. What he can say, it's a mistake. So Muhammad, he have to come with a solution. He said in the old days they used to call them with their ancestor, but that will not help too, because Mary, she is not from the ancestor of Moses, which is the brother of Aaron. All what happened, Muhammad the dummy, he heard the Jews saying that Aaron, he have a sister, her name is Mary, which Maryam. So Aaron and Moses and Maryam are three from one family. So Muhammad, he come to the conclusion that this is must be, you know, Maryam is the same Maryam. She is the sister of, you know, she is the sister of Aaron. Uh, and you know, uh, when the Muslim they try to cover up this story by saying that Muhammad said, our prophet said, that people they used to be called by their ancestor, that will be contradiction for the Quran, because the Quran says you call them by their fathers, not by anyone. And this is why Muhammad, he forbid people to be called by anyone except their father. Remember when Muhammad he forbid the Muslims from adopting any child, you know, because this is what they used to do. They used to adopt children. They used to be better people before Islam. So Muhammad he forbid the Muslims from doing adoption. And why he forbid them from doing adoption? Just because he want to have his own son, wife. He adopted him, you know, during the time of Khadija. Some they say after Khadija. It doesn't matter. He adopted the man, and then after that he wanted to sleep with his wife. So what he would do? He forbid adoption just to legalize, because people they start talking about him sleeping with his own son wife. So what we will do now? We forbid it. We make Allah brother, the reason the prophet he did the sleep with the Zainab because Allah want to show us that adoption is not halal. It's not halal. It's haram. But that's stupid. You cannot forbid something like in order to tell you something wrong. I have to sleep with you, right? In the Quran, it says it clearly. You have to call somebody after he's a true father, no one else. And Moses and Aaron, they are not a true father. And not only that, they are not even from the same tribe, which means they are not from the ancestor, which means Muhammad even making it worse when he said that. And there is additional way to confirm that this is a very, very stupid error. Anyone knows how we can confirm that? Anyone? How we can confirm that Muhammad here he made a big mistake? It is not what the Muslims they say. How we can confirm that? Who's a Muslim wanna call me? Anyone? Hello. What is the name of the father of Moses? Hello. Who is a Muslim? Wanna tell me what is the name of the father of Moses? Mayday, Mayday. Who is a Muslim? Hold on, Muslim, they will not answer you unless you sing it for them like Quran. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. What is the name of the father of Musa? What is the name of the father of Musa? What is the name of the sister of Musa? Hmm? Can you respond? Okay, we will read it for you different tone. I was reading it in a Kufi, I will do it in the Warsh style. What the name of the father of Moses? If there is anyone can tell me what the name of the father of Moses is. I cannot squeeze myself more to ask you what is the name of the father of Moses. What the heck? Until now, there is no response. I mean, we made Quran for you. Do you know why the Muslims are not answering? Because it's very embarrassing. The father of Mary is Umran. The father of Moses is Umran too. Unbelievable. So they try to fix it. They say to us, oh brother, they used to call them by their ancestor. The Christian, there's a guy, his name is the Christian Prince. He always say how Allah he called in the Quran Mary the sister of Aaron. That because he's stupid. In the old days, brother, they used to call a person by his ancestor. And this is proven by history and books, even from the Bible. What Bible? What are you talking about? Mary in the Quran, her father is Umran. This is why there's a chapter in the Quran, it's called the chapter of Umran. Mary father, his name is Umran. Musa's father, his name is Umran. And Mary is the sister of Aaron. How more we need to prove that Muhammad is making poo-poo? Hold on. We need a fatwa. I need to find you something. Hold on. What the name of the father of Moses? They try to fool you, they sing the Quran for you. If somebody have a beautiful voice, anything he's saying is going to come right. I mean, it doesn't matter what you sing. If you have a nice voice, it's going to be fine. What is the name of the chicken in Sam's Club? I found the name in the chicken. Man. All right. Let us go and find a fatwa. Or you know what? I'm going to do this. What is Let's see. I will try to find you some Muslim website. We don't want to take you to. Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
All right. You hear me?
Can I be heard?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep, it's been quite some time.
Please mute your YouTube so we don't hear ourselves twice, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I've done that. So, yeah, what was the question? What's the name
What
of
is the name of the father of Moses?
Moses?
Moses or Aaron, they are his brothers, you know.
Right. Whose father?
Okay, who's his father?
Who, actually? Whose father? Maryam's father or the father of Musa?
Maryam's father is the same father of Moses?
The father of Musa is not mentioned in the Quran.
Yeah, but I'm asking you as a Muslim, if I ask you where we can find, how we can find, what is the name of the father of Moses, according to your religion?
No, we can't find that. If it's not mentioned
Nowhere.
in the Quran, cannot.
Mm.
If you can go to the hadiths, they have copied a lot from the Jewish scriptures, so they can come up with something. But
okay, so in the Jewish scriptures, Moses' father is Umran.
Yeah, that's true.
Interesting. Okay, and in the Jewish scriptures, Maryam's father is Umran.
I'm not sure about the Jewish scriptures, but in the Quran, it's Imran.
Okay. Well, you know, I have no choice but to show you fatwa. Here we go.
Yeah, sure.
This is question: who is the father of Musa alayhi salam? Fatwa number 10. I'm not showing the screen. Sorry, hold on. Give me a second, please. All right. This is screen, my friend.
Yeah, I do see on YouTube. But
Walidu Musa. Walidu Musa alayhi salam. This is Islam web fatwa.net. Walidu Musa alayhi salam. Fatwa number 10938. Su'al, question: who is the father of the Prophet Musa's peace upon him? Answer: the father of Prophet Musa's peace upon him, he is Umran, the son of Fahith, the son of Lawi, the son of Jacob. Do you agree with that?
Oh, well, I wouldn't agree with that, because if the Quran does not mention, I wouldn't believe in any external source.
But this is in that, like as an example, this is from the Tabari, and they are giving you a resource for, you know, to prove
they make up stuff. Everybody knows they've copied from the Talmud and Jewish scripture.
You are a Muslim or not, my friend?
I am a Muslim. I believe in the Quran.
Okay, no
we've
problem.
Spoken quite
yeah, no
time.
problem. But I'm asking you. So now, how we will find out what is the name of the father of Moses?
We cannot.
Okay, we go back to Mary. Is Mary the sister of Aaron?
Yeah, she is.
She is
sister of yeah.
But Aaron is the brother of Moses.
Well, that's a good question. But this Aaron is another guy with the same name, but he turned out to be the brother.
He is the same. But
I mean, it's like you have a name. Some other guy might exist in future as well.
That's a very good answer. You know, that's very good answer. Okay. But my friend, you forgot that the mother of Mary, supposed she have difficulty to give birth, and her father was praying to God to give birth, and then she, you know, he gave him a female, not a male.
Yeah.
So how she have a brother if they have a difficulty to have a son, to have a baby?
Well, he might have come afterwards. It's not mentioned if he's older than
my friend,
Mary,
the Quran, you see, you
young.
are a person who's saying, and you go by the Quran only, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as long you go by the Quran only, does it say anywhere in the Quran that Allah he gave a brother to Mary?
No, it does not say that.
So how come you broke your rules against yourself? As you see here, you know,
Yeah.
the Quran, it says clearly that
Yeah.
they made a vow, or even for like if she gave birth, that baby will be for like devoted to
Yeah.
God.
For God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
why? Because
Dedicated to God.
people they do that because simply when they don't have children, they cannot have a children, so they say they make a promise: if you give me a child, I will devote my child to God. You know.
Well, they might have got a boy afterwards, because if the Quran says she has a brother, so that's the best thing I can come up with,
Hmm.
since I don't go outside the Quran.
Okay, my friend, forget about this. I want you,
Yeah.
as long you are a Quran only. You're a Quran
Yeah.
only, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, where is the Quran?
What is the Quran?
No, no. Where is the Quran? Because you are a Quran only. How you can follow the Quran if there is no Quran?
Then I, of course, can't follow any if there's no Quran.
Okay, so where is the Quran? You are Quran only. Remember, you see, I'm not the one who said that. It's you.
Yeah, there's just one Quran, and
Where is the
everybody
Where is the
knows that.
Quran?
I mean, it's in front of you as well.
That's not the Quran which Allah he spoke about. You see, the Quran, Allah he said, "Inna alayna jam'uhu wa Qur'anuhu." Do you agree? It is us who is going to collect it, and we are the one
Yeah.
who recite it. But did Allah, is that Quran collected by Allah?
Yeah, it's Allah's responsibility to collect the
Hmm.
Quran and
Okay.
protect the Quran
So
from any
where is the
changes.
Quran? Where is the Quran of Allah?
It's with us. It's the same
My
Quran.
friend, no, the Quran in front of us, this one supposedly the Muslim claim, actually there's no proof
Yeah.
that this is even the Quran of Uthman. They claim, even in Arabic they say Quran wa Uthman al-Maz'um, which means the claimed Quran of Uthman. So where is the Quran of Allah?
Well, they say, if you listen to them, they say that even the chapters of the Quran are not in order, and the chronological order is not correct. There's a lot wrong with the Quran if you go by the Sunni or the Shia ideology. Shias even say that the Sunnis removed Ahlul Bayt from the Quran. So Imam Mahdi will come with the real Quran.
My friend, I'm asking you, you are a Quran only.
Yeah.
Where is your Quran?
This is the Quran. That's it.
That's the Quran of
That's all we
Uthman. You
have.
are just the one saying to me it's not coming in the right order, etc. It's mean this is not the Quran. If the Quran of Allah should become in the right order, would somebody play? This is not the Quran of Allah. Who gave a permission to who to change the order? If Allah sent it to me in a certain way, I
Well,
have to
to
be
be honest
decent.
with you, I doubt Uthman ever existed.
What
And
about
he really
Muhammad?
like
Do you doubt that
he
Muhammad is
existed,
exist? How you know
definitely the
Muhammad is
prophet.
exist? How you know?
Otherwise, we wouldn't have had
Okay,
the
you see,
Quran.
I'm going with you. You are a Quran only. Explain to me
Yeah.
who is Muhammad based on the Quran. Where he's from? What his father name? Who is he? Go ahead. I'm listening.
None of this is mentioned, and I don't think it's relevant in terms of
Why
faith.
not? Why not? Okay, because you're Quran only. Now you have to
But
follow Muhammad, but you do not know who is Muhammad. The Quran even give him
it,
many names. How we know which one is Muhammad?
the Quran doesn't even mention parents of, the father of Moses, Shuaib, and
Okay,
a
so
couple of other
okay,
prophets.
why he mentioned the father of Mary, and why he mentioned the Zachariah? Why he mentioned the children of Abraham? I mean, why the Quran is picking up cherries, and the most important prophet who brought the Quran for you, we do not know anything
Yeah,
about him based on the Quran.
that's a good question. It was Allah's choice to mention it, and Allah also says in the Quran that
Hmm.
we have sent prophets to every nation, but we're not relating everybody to you. So Allah is not mentioning every prophet in the Quran.
Okay, but are
So,
you saying to me that the Quran is not an enough book to 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 read? Because now you
well,
cannot.
if you see Quran in terms of history and lineage of people,
Hmm.
it's not complete. But in terms of faith, it's a complete book.
Okay, in term of faith, it's complete book. How that can be? Explain to me, please. What is the faith in
Uh,
the Quran? Where is the faith? If I want to learn about God in Islam, I will ask you a very simple question. Until now, not even a single Muslim was able to answer me. Who is Allah?
Allah is the creator.
The Quran says there's many creators. Which one?
No, the Quran doesn't say that. I know that verse. It's regarding Baal or something, that they forget the best of the Creator
No, there's many
and
verses.
they
Not
follow.
only that, the Quran says there's many creators.
Well, the guy who invented electricity, a car or something,
No,
they're
my
also
friend.
creators.
No, my friend. You
Creators
see,
are
my
among us.
friend. Let us maintain our speech here. In
Yeah.
Islam, you are a person who is Quran only. So the Quran
Yeah.
doesn't say anywhere that the one who creates something as a car or etc. is a creator. The Quran says that the one who can create even a fly, he is a creator. How you can worship someone he cannot even create a fly? So creation in Islam and creation of the meaning of religion is about
Yeah.
creating a life, not
Yeah.
creating.
Creating a
Right.
life.
This is
Yeah,
the
I agree
Quran.
with you.
This is the Quran, chapter 22, verse number 73. Does it say there how you worship somebody you cannot even create a fly?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Based
right.
on this, your God, he put a rule. If somebody can create a fly, we can worship him.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, but Jesus created.
Well, Jesus created by the permission of God.
Doesn't matter. He's a creator. He's a creator. The second I create something, and now because the Quran says I breathe into it, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, who is the one that breathe? Jesus or Allah?
It's Allah.
No, the Quran says it's Jesus. You want to show you?
Oh, sorry about that. Sorry. Breathe life into
Right.
birds
So,
and stuff.
so here we
Sorry.
go. The same as Allah, He created Adam. Jesus creating the bird. Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we have I breathe and Allah breathe, and both of us we are creators. So now Allah is the best of the creators. So now we have two creators and we have two gods.
Well, that's a good question, because Allah is the only creator. Jesus gave life by the permission of God. And here's a question: what do you think the word malak means? Like Malak al Maut and Malaika. What do you think the
This is a
word
copy from the
literally
this is a
means?
copy from the Aramaic language, and the
Yeah.
Muslim do not know what it does mean.
Yeah. In Hebrew, it means malak. So, what do you think the literal meaning is for this word, since you speak Arabic?
Well, in the Arabic tradition, it's always come as an angel, supposedly, but the fact it's not. It's someone in charge of
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, it means the owner of death, the owner of power, like Jibrail. He's the owner of power. So it's Allah who grants the ownership.
But none of them can create.
Yeah. Yeah, it is Allah who
So now
creates.
we agree, me and you, there's two only they can create, Allah and Jesus.
Well, Jesus can't really. Jesus was fairly limited by giving life to the birds, and then Lazarus.
Does it make a difference
So
really if I can create a bird, or because the verse in the Quran is speaking, because he made a figure of a bird, he made it alive, but he can obviously whatever
yeah,
figure he made.
that's also in the Gospel of Thomas, but it's by the permission of Allah, I believe. On his own, I don't believe
My friend,
that
you,
he
you
could
see your
give
prophet
life.
is copying it from Bibles who don't approve. However, even if that's true, that confirms that
Yeah.
Jesus is still is God, because even those books which Muslims are copying from confirms still that Jesus is God. And why the Christians, they would deny such a miracle, which will confirm more that Jesus is a creator? And here we go, Muhammad, he copied it within his Quran, and he made it more difficult to believe that Jesus is just a prophet, because now he became a creator. The Quran confirmed that Jesus, he can tell you what you hide in your houses. Is that correct?
Yep, that's true.
Okay. But isn't it the Quran says that only Allah knows what in your houses?
Well, Allah knows what's deep inside you.
Do you know what?
That's what Allah says. Allah says Allah knows what you stores, but what's in your minds as well. Allah knows your intentions and everything, which of course Jesus didn't know.
Why? What do you mean? Jesus did
By
not know.
intentions, like what's in your chest, what's in your mind, what you're thinking. Only Allah knows that, your plans. But the Jesus only knew what people store in their houses.
In order to know what you store in your houses, what you ate, I have to know, to read your mind. How I can know what you did? That's mean I have the ability to go flashback and see everything you did in your day. So there's nothing hiding from me. Because
Well,
because
that's
my friend,
knowledge of the unseen. So I have absolutely no idea.
yeah. See, when I know what you did, it means simply I know everything you thought about, because before it became an action, you thought about it, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, that's when he know everything. He know what you
Well,
think. You know, this is what
well,
the
it
Bible
could be
says. You
that.
know, the Jews, they said, they said, he said to, your sin is forgiven. Jesus said to them, which one is easier to say that? Like they were wondering, like how he can forgive sin? Who is this guy? You know, which one is easier to forgive his sin, or say to him, carry your bed and walk? So if we go in the Quran, we will find that there's many verses confirm that Allah is the only one who knows, and nobody knows except Allah. And then we find that Jesus, he knows too, and nobody create except Allah. And then we find that Jesus create too, and nobody, there's a creator, no creator but Allah. But then Allah, he says he is the best of the creators. So when Allah, he says he is the best of the creator, either was a lie or it was true. Who is the creators beside Allah?
Nobody. It's just Allah.
So
It's
how you
Allah
say?
giving.
But my friend, this
Giving.
will be stupid to say I am the best of the creators, but there is no creators. Me, I'm lying. If I say, if I go to my, let's say I'm a kid and I went to my mom and I say, hey mom, I was the best in my classroom, but then later they find out I was the only student in the classroom, that's mean I'm liar. Correct?
But if we see the heavens and earth today, you don't see anybody else creating other than Allah in
My
terms
friend,
of
nobody
life.
saw Allah created anything. Did Allah create anything? Here we go. Muhammad, he came and he left. He could not do anything. Why Jesus, he can create? Why Jesus can tell you what you had in your houses? Why Jesus can resurrect you from death? Why Jesus can heal the blind? Why Jesus can heal the leper? Why Jesus is still alive? Muslims, they have no answer. Why Jesus don't have a father? I mean, all those questions will make Jesus just a prophet. If we ask from the beginning, from the first day in the life of Jesus, he speak in the cradle. Muhammad took him 40 years and then he been squeezed 3 times and still he have no idea what's happening. He go to his wife and his wife should tell him.
Story. That's a fake story. He was never squeezed 3 times. That's something Sunnis came up with just to justify, because they had no idea what the Quran says.
Okay, no problem.
So that's the result of their poor understanding.
My friend, no problem. Result of the poor understanding. So what is your understanding of the story when Allah, he said to Muhammad, Iqra?
He never said that. The actual story is in chapter number 53, Surah Al-Najm.
Surah Al-Najm. What do you mean?
Yeah.
What is
Surah Al-Najm, if you open up Surah Al-Najm from, I can't remember, maybe verse 5 or 6, let me check.
Okay.
From there on, it gives you actual story, what actually happened, how Muhammad received the first revelation. It begins from 53:5.
5.
Alam al-Shidq al-Qawwa.
Okay. Okay. Allamahu Shadid al-Quwa. Who is this one who taught him? Who is Shadid al-Quwa?
Shadid al-Quwa is Gabriel. He's the powerful angel.
Did you say Gabriel?
Yeah.
You will not take your word back?
No, I will not.
You promise?
Yeah.
You swear by the fig?
Yeah.
Okay, you swear by the olive?
Yeah.
I never heard of God. He swear by fig, man. Anyway, let us go and see the chapter you choose for me so we can laugh together, because this chapter is proving that Muhammad is a false prophet. If you read with me here carefully, it says, by the star when it fall. Do the star fall?
Yeah, the stars do fall.
Okay,
if you look
what
at
star is falling?
Sky.
What is star falling have? What is star falling?
Meteorites.
My friend, no, this is not a meteor. This is a najm. A najm is not a meteor. In Arabic, we say shihab.
Like, no. It seems like it's metaphorical.
No, my friend. Arabic is very rich language. We don't use the word najm for shihab. Shihab or shuhub is the meteor. So Allah swear. Okay, let us say this is a meteor. Allah swear by the meteor.
Yeah.
What is the connection between this and Allah coming down or Jibril coming down to teach Muhammad? What is the connection? When I say by the meteor or by the star when it fail, either I am meaning that Jibril or the one who is coming down himself is a star, or there's no connection.
Well, it seemed like, because Jibril himself came to Muhammad in his real form.
No problem, but what is the connection between the star failing and Jibril coming down? You see, when I'm making right now, I'm talking to you, and suddenly I swear by the zucchini. Shouldn't you ask me what zucchini have to do with our topic?
Because it seemed like a star falling from the sky. That's the connection. Because
it seems so. This is a false oath then, because he said by the star, but it's not the star. Ah, okay, I will go with you now. Here you will see it's continue.
Yeah.
It says your ما ضل صاحبكم وما هوى. Your friend, he did not go astray and he did not neither
Yeah.
go error. Why they are saying that to him?
Because
Why?
he's not a liar. He's not speaking from his own desire.
Okay, that's a good thing. But is it because somebody said to him, Muhammad, your shaitan is forsaking you, is not coming to you? This is what happened. But anyway, you don't believe in the hadith, so we will let it go. Then
Yep.
وما
CP,
ينطق
just
عن
one
الهوى.
thing
Hold on.
Yeah.
وما ينطق عن الهوى. Who is the one who don't speak of his own desire? Who is the one they are talking about here?
Muhammad. CP,
Muhammad.
I've got 5 minutes left.
Okay.
So,
Well, too
yeah.
bad you have 5 minutes left. But let me show you, my friend. As long as you have 5 minutes left, if you
Yeah,
see
yeah,
here,
sure.
if you see here, this is cannot be Jibril, because here it says that the one who spoke to him, it was his Lord, and he revealed into his slave that what he revealed. The one who came down is the same person. Doesn't switch to Jibril to Allah. No, there's no mention of Jibril. They mention no anyone.
Well,
it says that he
yeah, that's again philosophy. He revealed, which means Jibril revealed
to his
to
slave.
his servant, to servant of Allah.
No, 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 no,
That's
no,
how I
no,
look
no,
at
no,
it.
no, 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 no. You see, both of them, they are capital letter. Read with me. Both of them in Arabic is very clear. فَأَوْحَى إِلَى عَبْدِهِ مَا أَوْحَى. Even in Arabic, there's not like abdihi is concluded in the servant. He is a slave in Arabic. Like in Arabic, is different language. So in English, you say he's a slave, but in Arabic, when you say, when he is saying the slave, he is saying his in the same time, and his goes back to the one who is the master of the slave. Who is that? That's Allah, because Muhammad is not the slave of Jibreel. Is that correct?
Yep, that's true.
Okay.
He's a
So
slave
how
of
this
Allah.
is can be Jibreel? This is a very confusing verse, stupid verse.
You can have an other understanding that that's how Allah revealed. He revealed through Jibril onto his servant.
My friends, still you will not call it, you will not say no, because it says, and he revealed into his servant. Is it describing for us the descendant of a person, correct? There's a person is coming down, and then he revealed. So there's no like disconnection between them. That's it. It's coming from point A to point B, step by step. I swear by the star when it's falling down, and the one who taught you. And then he saw him in the horizon, correct? He was in the horizon, okay. And then he drew down. Listen, he drew down, same person, and then he is so close to the point he is like in the length of two bow or nearer, and then he revealed. It's not doesn't say that someone else revealed.
Yes, but CP, the thing is, it's clearly against the mainstream story, which is regarding,
See, a second ago, 5 minutes ago, you told me you don't believe in the hadith. Now you have to switch to the hadith to say to me mainstream.
I don't. I'm saying that that's a fake story in the hadith. The
but the Quran here, is confirming that is one person. There's no two person. There's no Jibreel, and for sure this is cannot be Jibreel. This must be Allah, because the one who came down, it mentioned that he mentioned to his slave Abdahu, is not even his servant, it is his slave. So this is cannot be Jibreel. There's no, you see, the story continue describing to us a person coming from the sky, and he is, even it says, فَعَلَّمَهُ شَدِيدُ الْقُوَّةِ, the one who is mighty in power. Who is the one in mighty in power? Is that Jibreel?
That's Jibreel.
No, no, my friend, no, because if it is Jibreel, then he will not be the slave of Jibreel. Very simple. Secondly, when you say he is the might of power, that means there's no other might of power. You see, when I give you a title, all the titles, they have to be given from God. But when I say he is the might of power, that's mean Almighty God, because Almighty God is the might of power. No one else have power save God. All the power is coming from God. So when I say you are the mighty power, that's mean you are the mighty power. There's nobody like you.
Well, Allah has given him strength more than anybody else. He's given the strength.
No, my friend. That's still. Is he more strong than Allah?
No.
Okay, so how he is the might of power? You see, in the might of power, it's mean as simple as that. He is might of power. That's mean to see. We're talking about the word mighty. That's mean that's it. That's the one who ultimate power. There's no competition to him. This is why we call God Almighty God. There's nobody like have a power like him. So obviously here, when you are a person want to go by the Quran only, you will find yourself chaining yourself into a robe, and you are, the more you read, the more you tie yourself up, and then to find a solution you have to go to the hadith.
No, CP, I've never went to Hadith. I've been studying Quran for quite some while, and I believe it's enough. And Allah has not neglected anything in the book.
Okay, just before you go, I don't know if you heard me
Yeah.
before speaking about you know, like as an example, your God Allah, he speak about how he created the baby.
Oh, yeah. I
Do you
didn't think
agree?
of
Do you
this.
agree with the Quran that how he created the baby, how your God created the baby?
Which baby, Adam?
The baby, any baby? No, the reproduction. You know, like after Adam.
Yeah, I'm aware of
Do you
that.
agree?
Quranic fact. Yeah, I do agree with the Quran.
How is that happen? I mean, this is really weird. How you agree? You are smarter than this. How
Well,
you
I
agree?
can't really CP
How?
debate on this because I'm not a doctor and I've never seen anything.
Yeah, but you have a, do you have high school, my friend?
explore the
Do you have high school?
states.
Do you have high school?
Yeah, I've been
Okay.
to school and
So
high
like
school.
we learn. I mean, it's a basic knowledge. You don't have to. And I'm not a doctor too. Nobody told. Did I say I'm a doctor? I'm not. You know.
Yeah.
Even my English is funny. I mean, what I can say more, but that will not be a reason to say that I do not understand and how I learn. Since we were in the like in the 6th grade, we learn how the baby production happened. So when your God, he says that Allah, he made the sperm into a congealed blood, isn't it? This is obvious that this is a funny book.
No, I would agree with that. It's the sperm that becomes into a blood clot, and then. By the way, my studies were never that deep.
You agree?
Like,
you agree with that, or you don't agree?
I do agree with the Quran.
Is that based on some research you did, or just you agree whatever it says?
No, my faith. I would be honest with you because I'm not a doctor. I've never seen anything with my own eyes.
Yeah, but this is very, very, you know, very ignorant of the one who wrote the Quran to say so, because the sperm, first of all, will not transform into anything, and the baby is not coming from the sperm. Actually, the sperm is just activate the egg and deliver DNA, and the sperm will be disposed. That's it. Will be disappear. And then it's not the sperm is transformed into the clot. There is something it's called the egg, and the egg is the one is going to grow, not the sperm. So here, at the same time, the clot, there's no stage in the baby embryo is going to be the baby will be, after it's being a sperm, is going to be a congealed blood, which means dead blood. That is a very stupid mistake. So I do not need to, like, I mean, you are saying to me I never search. I mean, you are a smart person. You will not go and do like little search in Google now.
No, I wouldn't.
Come on, you are being honest. Be honest with me, my friend. Be honest with my. You see, it's up to you. I'm not going to shout at you, and I'm not going to. You see, you are speaking to me with respect. I speak to you in respect. You know, usually Muslims, they play a lot of games, but I am expecting you not to be one of them. You know.
Yeah.
This is why until now we did not shout. Usually when I talk to Muslims, we shout. Why? Because they start insulting, they start calling names. You are a nice person, but a nice person like you, he cannot fool himself and fool us and says, I'm not going to go to Google after 2 minutes and search, and I find that this is stupid.
No, I will definitely do my research on this.
Okay.
But I haven't touched this.
Do you promise me to call me later to see? Like, are you?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Call me later. Check it out, my friend, and call me later. Either this is true, or if this is not true, it's mean Allah is not true too.
Yeah, I won't be able to ring you back today, but
no problem. You have 10 years from now. No problem. Thank you, my friend, for calling.
Okay.
Take care.
Okay, thank you, CP. It was nice speaking.
Bye-bye.
So,
I mean, what we can do. You see, they say we are Quran only in order to avoid all the disasters and the stupidity in the prophet stories. But that will not help you. It's still stupid. I mean, the Quran, every verse, every statement is a joke. Every verse. I mean, here we go. Who is going to choose for me something smart in this book? I can claim, you know, look at, I mean, look at this statement. Look at this. This is funny. And the cattle too, ye have instructive example from their bodies, we produce milk for you. It doesn't say what, by the way, milk. So we give you drink from their body. I mean, unlike I claim that this is his miracle. I mean, how naive is that to say? What about my mother? Isn't my mother is the one who gave me milk before the cow? This is naive. This is stupid. I mean, the logic is stupid. It's broken. And I can say now, like, I don't you see how the cat say meow, meow? That's a miracle of me. I am the one who told the cat to say meow. By the way, the cat used to say ow, but I made them say meow because I'm God. Worship me. Anyone can claim anything. Don't you see how the rabbit move his lips non-stop, up and side? It's my miracle to the view. Meow, meow, oh meow. I mean, what kind of miracle those? I mean, show us a miracle for real. Stop saying, don't you see, don't you see? We saw nothing. Do you see the cloud in the sky? When it move and say goodbye, it's made only by me. The fact it's made in China, not me. This is God. Show me a miracle. He keeps saying to me, do you see this? Do you see that? Do you see Jesus? He did miracle by my permission. Okay, show me that if Jesus he gave miracle by your permission, show me one miracle like Jesus. So you gave him permission, but you cannot do what Jesus do. Do we have any Muslim want to call us? Hmm? Yeah, show me. Silence me. Oh boy. Any Abdul? Hmm? Who is a Muslim would like to call me, please? I mean, every verse in front of us is a joke. And look what he says after that. I mean, this is God talking. And on them as well as in ships ye ride. Are you serious? The ships are the miracle of Allah. The ships. The ships in the sea, they are the miracle of Allah. Hello? Hello? It is the ship we are looking for. And I saw one as never before. It's made by Allah. Takbir. Hello? What is that, man? Do we have any Muslim would like to call us? Any Abdul? I wonder how. I wonder why. He told me about the blue sky and all what I can see. Just an ignorant around me. Which verse you like me to choose? And I will make it a music for the blues. And any Muslim would like to tell us something? Where in the Quran we should go? Show me something smart in this book. Here we go. We are live on air. We challenge the Muslim to show us one smart sentence in this book. And look, Each time Muhammad he says something to the Arab make fun of him, says, "Oh, this is man, this is the fabulous, that this is the fairy tales of the nations before us. You cannot fool us. We know those stories." Stop lying to us. The Muslim, they say the Arab, they were amazed with the Quran, and the fact they were amused, and they keep saying to him, "This is the fabulous, the fairy tale of the of ancient." They were not seeing it as something amazing. Any Abdul? Where is the Muslims? What happened today? Why we are short of huh? Hmm. Any verse Muslim you like me to stop by? Anything you find smart here? Hmm? Oh boy. The funny, I find one of the funniest verses is this. If anyone invoke beside Allah any other God, he has no authority therefore. By the way, this false translation, it says they have no proof of him. Okay, what is the proof of Allah himself? The one who's saying to you how you can worship a God you have no proof of his existence. Why Allah don't give us a proof that he is exist? Isn't it funny that you are asking them why you are worshiping a God who have no proof of his existence, and yet Allah himself, he have no proof of his existence? Don't you find this is a stupid statement? Somebody is saying, somebody is calling me a donkey. My friend, your prophet, he married a woman, her name is Zainab bint Jahsh, Zainab, the daughter of the donkey. So please respect the family of the mother-in-law and the father-in-law of your prophet. Please show respect. Don't tell me that the last name of your prophet wife was not a respectable name for him. Otherwise, why he will marry from the donkey family? It must be a great family. So why you are calling me a donkey? Somebody told you I am the brother of Zainab bint Jahsh. Hello? Zainab bint Jahsh means Zainab, the daughter of the donkey. My friend, mute YouTube, please. Are you there?
Hello, good evening.
Good morning.
Oh, I'm sorry. Good.
Don't worry about morning, good evening. Allah can switch time as we wish. Are you a Muslim?
No, but I'm just curious. I just want to know. Maybe you said that the sun set in the muddy pool in Quran, but at the same time I read that it rests in the throne of Allah. So which one the correct one, please?
All right, I will answer you. Thank you very much for calling in. That's all.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Yeah, it's the same actually, because the throne of Allah is above the water. So Muhammad is trying to copy something from the Old Testament as usual. He's a thief, and the thief, when he copy, he adds some colors, he adds some descriptions which is not there to try to make it like it's his own. So the Quran and the Hadith, both of them confirm one thing. When the Quran says that the sun set in a murky water, and the sun goes every day from the east to the west and go sleep in the water, that water is under the throne of Allah. And as you see, that the throne of Allah is above the water. All right. So it is the same. It's not two things. The murky water is under the throne of Allah, and this is where the sun set. And for sure, this is stupid to believe, but you know, this is what it is there. All right. And you know, and the Muslim, by the way, uh, when Muhammad he speak about something, he always make a horrible mistakes. Let me, as an example, read this one with me. A person he asked Muhammad a question. I said, "O Messenger of Allah, where was our Lord before he created his creation?" Which means there is nothing created yet. Nothing, totally nothing. Look what Muhammad he said, and here you will see the lack of intellect and intelligence. He said he was above the cloud. He just said to you before he created the creation. He just said to you before he created his creation. What do you mean above the cloud? Where is the? He did not create a cloud yet. If he is saying to you where he was before he created his creation, isn't it the cloud his creation? Okay, here we go. We have a good news. Now we know where Allah was. He was above the cloud. Okay, and below was air, in the top was air. What does that mean? Allah was inside the atmosphere of the earth. There's air above and there's air underneath, and there was water. So how you say? And then he says he created the throne above the water. Like what the heck? The problem is that always there's a lack of intellect and low IQ. Where is the intelligence here? Do we have any Muslim would like to call us? My Allah is above the air, and above him there is air, and he is above the cloud, and underneath of him there is a cloud, and there was a water underneath. You know, I mean, like Allah is lucky. You see, he is copying story from the book of Genesis, which is far away from this. But Muhammad, he is trying to copy something that when God created the earth, everything was covered by water. And actually, until now, more than 70% of the water covering the earth. But here, Muhammad, he is making his own poo-poo. What above the water, what under the water, and what is, you know, this before he create the creation. He is saying to you before he create his creation. You see, if the Muslim they take their books in a metaphorical way, I can say okay, but they are the one who make websites about science, Quran and science, Allah and science. I mean, Allah is the God of science. I mean, are you kidding me? This guy, he knows everything. Ask Allah. If you want to know something, ask Allah. Look in front of you. Dark matter, it's in the Quran. Animal language, it's in the Quran. Iron is in the Quran. Gender is in the Quran. Eyeball is in the Quran. I mean, if there is something is not in the Quran, even flight of airplane is in the Quran. Are you kidding me? Even fingerprint in the Quran. Wormhole is in the Quran. Sinkhole in the Quran. Fingerprint in the Quran. The Dead Sea in the Quran. The skin nerves in the Quran. The volcano in the Quran. The shoreline in the Quran. I mean, this even hamburger in the Quran. Do you see the hamburger? In the hamburger day, it was my birthday, but I was fasting What is unlucky day? I mean, imagine you born in the hamburger day, but you are fasting in that day. Fasting. Who is a Muslim wanna call me and he will challenge me to pick up one? Look at this guy breastfeeding. Wow, miracles, science, magnet sphere in the Quran, hydrothermal vents in the Quran. Is hold on, this is hard for me as an Arab to read. I need like a week. Isotropy in the Quran. I'm getting dizzy here. Space-time in the Quran. Sunlight. Fire will. I mean, what? And look at this. Even this here. The Miss Mosquito. It was once I was sitting with a bunch of ladies, and one of them, she came, and I was introducing everybody. So this is Miss Gina, and this is Miss whatever. And then a mosquito stopped in the table. I said, mosquito. True story from Sahih Bukhari. The Quran spoke about the mosquito. I became so curious about this. Look how funny this mosquito. I mean, look how cute. Guys, I want to see what the story of the mosquito. What do you think? I became curious. What do you think? Should I click on it, or we should not go there? Who in here is have a phobia from mosquitoes? Mosquito, by the way, is a Japanese originally. You know, her grandfather, grandmother, her name is Mosquito Akanawa. Mosquito Akanawa Wawa. Okay, let's go there. All right, mosquito. Mosquitoes has their own parasites, and this is in the Quran. Unbelievable. That is astonishing. The Quran speak about parasite over in the year 1922. A scientist named F.A.W. George Bush published a paper. Oh, here we go. The disaster started here. I mean, why? For the sake of God, why you publish the paper so the Muslim will use it? I mean, come on. Now the Muslims, they have a clear evidence that Quran is from God. Okay, he published a paper describe a remarkable thing: flying, biting midge collected from the Malala Peninsula in the south of Asia. I was there. That is he named. What is that? How I can read this one? Those. Okay, I got it. I know this. Okay, what made it was remarkable was the thing it bite mosquitoes. Unbelievable. This is in the Quran. Where in the Quran says that? Let us go down and laugh together. Oh, this is what the Quran is saying. Mosquitoes and what above it? Mean. How the Quran knows that there is something above the mosquito, brother? You see how they lie to you? The verse saying that Allah, He give you, He is not shy to give you an example, even if a mosquito and above it in size, which mean from mosquito and up, even if it's a mosquito. This is how stupid the verse is, and look how they make a miracle out of nothing. Let us go and show you the interpretation for the verse so we can laugh together. Chapter 2, verse number 26. La, la, la. Allah, He spoke about parasite living over the mosquitoes. Are you sure? Man, that is pure science, brother. God is not ashamed to strike, to make a similitude. What? Similitude. Mathal is the first direct object. So Allah is not ashamed to explain to you, to tell you a story, even to give you a parable about what is small as a mosquito and what above. have nothing to do with the science they are talking about. And here we go. This is the interpretation in front of you. Why they are lying? This is Tafsir al-Jalalain. We can switch to Ibn Abbas, and we can switch to Ibn Kathir. We can switch to any interpretation you want. Allah mentioned to the Jews objection to the Quran. Smile saying, Lu Allah. Lu Allah. This doth not. He cannot abstain from calling smile. And how, where is the mosquito? Let's go to the mosquito story. Okay. The funny, they are not even talking about the mosquito. And the, okay, here we go. Even regarding a Gant or what is above it. So even if it's a small thing, he will give an example about it. And above it, which means above in size, not something in the top of it, such as a fly or a spider, etc. Why they are lying and making this? وَمَا فَوْقُهَا in Arabic mean, and what is more than it is in size, you know. So he is saying, even if it's a mosquito small like this, I will give you from mosquito and above as an example. Let us go to Ibn Kathir, the doctor Ibn Kathir. Shall we? All right. Ibn Kathir. Chapter 2, verse number 226. Ibn Kathir. Amazing. Allah, he spoke about the parasite. Why he did not say the word parasite anyway? Why he wait for the guy to publish his paper? Say there is parasite there. I mean, who is holding you? Cannot even you come with the word parasite? Why you don't say that? Read. Verily Allah is not ashamed to set forth a parable, even of a mosquito, or so much when it is bigger, or less when it is smaller than it. That's it. This is what all is talking about. Do you see it? They make there is a parasite live in the top of the mosquito, and the parasite they bite the mosquito. I feel sorry now for the mosquito. Actually, I feel so happy now because mosquito is not left alone without revenge. She bite me. Here we go. Somebody is biting you. See what happened to you? See what happened to you, mosquito? Do we have any Muslim? Why you lie? Why you fabricate stories to make it fit with science? Let us go back to the website. Any Muslim want to give me a miracle of his choice here so we can read about it? Any Muslim? Do we have any Muslim in town? Any alien? Anyone? Which one? I want you Muslims to call me and choose one. Any one of your choice. Look, all of them open for you. Choose one. Which one? Which one? Even the Pharaoh is there, man. The orbits, the colonies. Oh boy. Even atoms? Are you serious? Hello?
Hey, I just want to ask, who is Imam Mahdi?
Who is Imam what?
Imam Mahdi, is he Antichrist itself or something
No,
like
no.
that?
Okay, I will answer you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, our friend here, I will answer you. You can listen. Do you have another question, or this is the only one?
No, that's about it.
All right, listen to me
Okay.
on YouTube, please. Thank you. All right. She is asking about what is Al-Mahdi. Al-Mahdi simply is a fiction story of an Imam, for supposedly he is descendant from Muhammad, and he is the 12th Imam. Let us do this, even though I will change the topic, but look like we have to answer. If we type in Google Al-Mahdi, And the Muslim Shia, they are obsessed with this name, Imam al-Mahdi. All right. So if we search in Google, you will find tons of videos speaking about someone, his name is Al-Mahdi. Now, who is Al-Imam Al-Mahdi? Simply, he is, according to many Islamic resources, that he is the 12th Imam, which is disappear during one of the caliphate. And obviously, he was killed by the caliphate. And, you know, he kidnapped him, he killed him. And because of that, the Muslims, they start believing that Al-Mahdi disappear and he will be back one day before the Messiah come back. And from time to time we hear somebody claiming that he is Al-Mahdi. Now Al-Mahdi, you will notice that the Muslims, they use the number 12. It's like the apostle of Jesus. Jesus have a 12 apostles, so Al-Mahdi is the Imam number 12. The tribe of Israel, there are 12 tribes, so Al-Mahdi is number 12. And the Muslim Shia and Sunni, they share a lot of fiction stories about this person. As an example, Al-Mahdi is not a person who his mother gave birth to him a normal birth. She gave birth to him from her side, let us say from her thigh, not from her vagina, because he's Al-Mahdi. There's no way Allah will let him be born from a vagina. Impossible. And Al-Mahdi, you know, some source says his mother, her name is Narjis. Some people, they say her mother name is Mary, which is really look like we are talking about Christ. Al-Mahdi, he disappeared in a sardab, which means in a cave, and he took with him the true Quran, and that is the Quran of Fatima, and he will be back one day. A lot of fiction, stupid stories, and those Muslims supposedly waiting for Al-Mahdi to come back. And as you see, they are even making university in his names, you know, tons of stories about Al-Mahdi. Imam Al-Mahdi, the just leader of humanity. Let us see. Where is the book? I don't see anything. I see nothing. Maybe here. Let us see. Okay. Oh, there is no book. I thought there is a book here to read. Look like chapter 1. Anyway, just to make it simple, Al-Mahdi is a fiction person. It might be exist as a person one day, as someone from the family of Muhammad, but the rest of the story is all is fictions. And supposedly he is still alive, and Allah hide him in a cave, and one day he will come back, and he will establish Islam, and he will be preparing for Jesus to come. Now I saw many videos, they are saying that Al-Mahdi is an antichrist. My friend, how somebody is not exist can be the antichrist? This guy is just a guy, normal guy, and he is supposedly from the family or descendant from Ali, the cousin of Muhammad, who married supposedly from the daughter of Muhammad. But the fact is that Muhammad has no daughters. You see, when somebody is bankrupt, what happened when Islam forced itself on Middle Eastern, like me, and those, they used to have a spiritual belief, which is a Christianity or even other belief. Then suddenly they found themselves empty. There's no miracles, there's no proofs, there's no spirituality, there's nothing. So they start fabricating stories, which is obviously the most stupid stories ever you can imagine. If I will read for you stories about Al-Mahdi, you might die laughing. I wish a Muslim can call us so we can talk about this if you wish. I don't mind. If you ask a Muslim, what is the proof of Al-Mahdi even to be exist? Where you get this from? They will start coming to you with tons of stories. No one knows where even they are coming from. It's a madness. And the more you read, the more you notice that the Islam is from the beginning to the end is a fiction. If Al-Mahdi is coming back, so why we need Jesus? Why the Muslims they need Jesus? Why Jesus is going to come back in the end of the time? If he is the one, if Al-Mahdi will come back, will establish justice, he will kill the enemy. So who is Jesus? So obviously the one who fabricated this story is trying to replace Jesus or Isa in Islam with someone is called Al-Mahdi. And Muhammad, he mentioned, if we go in the hadith, so when Muhammad he mentioned a story, the Muslims they just repeat the story, and nobody knows actually. Let us see if I can find you some hadith. If we ask the Muslims where you get the story of Al-Mahdi from, they will say to you Muhammad is said, but I cannot find really anything about Al-Mahdi to be truthful, because the Quran itself, it says that Muhammad he know nothing about the future. So how he can prophesy about Al-Mahdi if he do not know anything about the future? Chapter 7 verse number 188 say, for myself I have no power to benefit nor power to hurt, save that which Allah willed. Had I knowledge of the unseen, I should have abundance of the wealth and diversity. So Muhammad saying here, Allah saying to him, say to them that you know nothing of the unseen, and you have no idea what is the future, and you have no idea what is coming. And if you have an idea, you will take a benefit of it. So when we ask the Muslims, where is the story of Al-Mahdi coming from? Everybody give you his own fiction. Nobody knows. There's millions of stories, and all of it has no real source, nothing, no proof, no. It's fairy tales. And for sure, the Shia, they almost worship the guy, his name Al-Mahdi. A few years ago, there's a guy, he claimed that he is Al-Mahdi in Iraq, and he come with an army. It's called the Army of the Sky, or the Army of Heaven. And they start fighting with the Shia, and then the Shia, they attack them from every side, and they are Shia too. And they kill them all, they slaughter them all. More than 3,000 to 4,000 men who follow this man who claimed to be Al-Mahdi. I don't know what happened to him after that. I think they arrested him. And most likely they killed him. Muhammad he said that from my nation there will be a guy who his name is Al-Mahdi. But Muhammad did not even tell us who is this guy Al-Mahdi. And Al-Mahdi, by the way, mean the guidance or the guide. And if this story is true that Muhammad he said that, then Muhammad is not the guidance. Jami' al-Tirmidhi. I heard Abu as-Siddiq and Najjar can narrated the hadith, etc., that we feared the event to occur after the Prophet. So we asked Allah, Prophet, and he said, indeed there will be a Mahdi who come in my ummah, which means my nation, living for 5 or 7 or 9. I like it when Muhammad says that. 5, 7, 9. Continue, please continue. Why you stop? I mean, you stop with 9. What's wrong? Okay. Zayd was the one in doubt. He said, we said, what is that? He said, years. He said, a man will come to him and say, oh Mahdi, give me. So he will fill in his garment whatever he able to carry. What does that mean? I mean, so you see, Muhammad always he come with his stories. It's stupid and that does not make sense. He did not tell us who is this guy Al-Mahdi. A different hadith, it says that Allah will send this guy Al-Mahdi. He will come from his nation, and Allah will send rain. Because he came, he will send rain over the earth, and will be covered by grass, and will cover by plant everywhere, you know, and animals will grow, and everybody will become wealthy, and he will you know, live for 6 or 7 or 8 years or 9 years. I mean, it's just a fiction stories, and the Muslims now, the poor Muslims, are waiting for that, you know. And you know, I never saw someone he speak fictions as much as Muhammad. And obviously, you know, the Muslims, they try to imply that the guy who they call him Al-Mahdi, by the way, even his name is not Al-Mahdi, but they call him Al-Mahdi, just because Muhammad, he said there's a guy who will come from my nation and he's going to be the guide, Al-Mahdi. Mahdi is one of us, the people of household. Allah recycling him in a single night. So Muhammad, he is saying here in the hadith that he is going to be from my family. Al-Mahdi is going to be from my family, and this is what the Shia used to say, okay, this is the guy, he is the 12th Imam, which means the 12th leader, and he disappear, and obviously will come back. Okay, and they are waiting for that. In different hadith, they say that Al-Mahdi is going to fill the earth with justice. But Muhammad, he said in different place that the one who would do that is Isa. And that is a contradiction. The Prophet SAWS Mercedes-Benz said, Al-Mahdi will be of my stock and will leave a broad forehead, a prominent nose. He will fill the earth with equality and justice as it was filled with oppression and tyranny, and he will rule for 7 years. Who is this guy? Nobody knows. But Muhammad, he said in different place, if Al-Mahdi is a real person, then Al-Mahdi should come in his time right away after him, because Muhammad, he claimed, he said in different hadith that bu'ithtu bis-sa'a, bu'ithtu was-sa'a, mean me and the judgment day, we are sent together. It's not going to delay. I and the last hour have been sent like this, and he opened his 2 fingers, which mean they are almost equal. You know, if you open your finger, so like there is a distance between one of them and the other, a short distance. So Muhammad saying that the judgment day is very close, because me and the judgment day, we sent together. Allah, he sent us together. The difference between us is just like few days or few years. So where is the Mahdi? Are we listening, guys? So obviously the whole story is a contradiction. How you are sent and the judgment day, they are coming with you, and then Al-Mahdi will come long after that, before the judgment day. That means it should be happening a few years after. And by the way, this hadith proving Muhammad that he is a false prophet too, because if you and the judgment day, they are sent together, that's mean that's it. So Muhammad is the last warner. This is why the Muslim, they say to us, Muhammad is the last prophet, correct? Isn't it the Muslim, they say he is the last prophet? Did you ask yourself why he is the last prophet? Because simply there's no need, that's it, it's judgment day. Are we getting the point? Anyone don't understand? Why Muhammad is the last messenger? Because he is coming at the judgment day. That's it. There's no people will live after. Me and the judgment day, we are sent together. And I am the last prophet because there's no need. That's it. It's over. So who is the Mahdi who will come? The Mahdi will come in a few years. Now, is Al-Mahdi is an antichrist? No. even Muhammad himself, I don't think even he is an antichrist. The belief of Muhammad is an antichrist. Hello.
Hey, hello, Christian Prince. It's me, Isa.
Hey, Isa, how are you?
And I would like to. I'm fine, thank you. I would like to say something about the Mahdi because since I'm an ex-Muslim, I have a little bit knowledge, and I'm
before you talk, let me introduce Isa to those who do not know. Isa, he's a person who gave me a lot of headache. A lot of headache. He was a Muslim and took me a lot of fighting with him until he left Islam. So Isa now he's out of Islam just last week. He's a new fresh out of Islam. And he accepted Jesus as his Lord. Good to have you, Isa. Okay. So what do you want to say, Isa? Go ahead.
Yes, I'm sure there's a hadith that says that there will be a Mahdi and his name will also be Ahmed, just like Muhammad's name is like Ahmed. And I'm sure that that there's like Ahmadiyya. This they are also Muslims, and they're claiming that their last prophet, or this like the man is called Ghulam Ahmed, and they're claiming that he is a Mahdi and also Jesus. But this can't be true because there's one hadith that says that there will be the Mahdi and there will be Jesus, and they say who's going to pray for us. There's like one guy standing before all the others, and
actually Muhammad, he said that when Isa come down, the Mahdi will be the prince of the people, and he will ask Isa to lead the prayer, which means Isa is higher than him. So that they will be both. But anyway, Ahmadiyya, they are very stupid religion. This guy Ahmad Mirza Ghulam, he believed that he was married for 3 years. He was married for 3 years, and then he became Jesus. Right?
Yeah, this
so look like
proof, but
it's stupid. What you can say. I mean, by the way, I was a Trump for 3 years too.
You was what?
I was me. I mean myself. I was Trump, and I was Obama for 5 years. Yeah.
And
then now I'm a Christian Prince. What I can say.
and you was Dr. Zakir Naik.
And Zakir Naik for some time. 5 minutes ago, I was Zakir Naik. Yeah.
At least you was him for just a couple.
All right.
Yeah, but I don't know. The more videos you show us, the more it's proven that this is like really stupid. And imagine back like in 2013, I was convinced that Christ was the truth, but I still had much questions in my head. So I just looked one of your videos, and it was like 10 minutes videos, and one video from Christian Prince was enough to just brought me back even closer to Jesus. And that's
Which video is that? Do you remember? Which video?
No, I don't know. Maybe like Jesus was the Holy Son, and and many videos, many videos.
All right. Okay, my friend. Well, thank you very much for calling. We appreciate it.
Yes, nice to talk to you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Goodbye.
All right. Well, here we are. We are free school for people who like to learn, which is good. Yeah. So the answer about if Al-Mahdi is an antichrist, Al-Mahdi does not exist. Obviously, even if he exists as a man, he's dead as a person. And the antichrist, I believe, is going to come from the nation of Israel, is not going to be from Japan or China or even from the Arab. However, the Bible says whoever denies the Father and the Son is an antichrist. So there is two things about the antichrist. There's the antichrist, which is an individual person, and there's antichrist who can be me and you, anyone who deny the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. All right. So this is just a fiction story, stupid story, and bringing a lot of division for the Muslims, by the way, because of it. Because now the Sunni and the Shia, they are desperately fighting to death each other over this Mahdi. Because Muhammad, he said he is from my family, And the Shia, they are too much into the family of Muhammad, and they worship them to the point even they say that they are made of light. You see, the Shia, even some Sunni, they believe that Muhammad and his family, they are not a human like us. They have a flesh of a human, but they are made of light. And the reason for that, they say, because the Quran says that Allah, he sent him as a sirajan muniran, which means a shiny lamp. How Allah, he says Muhammad is a shiny lamp? That is bringing more confusion to the Muslims, because when you say that Muhammad himself is a shiny lamp, that means Muhammad himself is God. How Muhammad is a shiny lamp? He asks you to believe in Allah, and he is a shiny lamp. Who is Muhammad? Obviously, Muhammad here, he fabricated a verse about him, glorifying himself and making himself equal to God, saying he is the same, because the Quran says in different verse that Allah is a shiny lamp too. Allahu nuru samawati wal ard. There's many verses. Chapter 24, as an example, verse number 35 says clearly that Allah is a shiny lamp. So now we have two shiny lamp. We have Allah and we have Muhammad. So which one of them is the shiny lamp we are talking about? Any Muslim? And by the way, the Muslims, they always quote for us a verse from the Quran, which is the following verse. Chapter 61, verse number 8. They desire to extinguish with their mouth the light of Allah. By the way, translation is wrong. It doesn't say God, because the word Allah does not mean God. There's many naive people who think that the word Allah means God. That's not true. Allah is a word contained two words. For those who do not know, it is Al Lah. Al as a word mean God, which mean the name of the God of Islam is Lah. And for sure we repeated that many times, but for those who they are first time here, they will learn. So Al-Lah, not Allah. This is why in the Quran chapter 1 verse number 2 it says Alhamdulillah. Li Lah. Li in Arabic is equal to 2. So Li Lah. And I'm writing now from right to left to make it equal to the Arabic. Lah. And by the way, in case you do not know, when we read the word, Lah from right to left and from left to right, we will come to the conclusion that Lah and Hal is the name of God, because in the Arabic, if we go in the Quran, you will see it says Al-Ahilla, Hilla. The Ahilla is the name, one of the names of the crescent moon. Verse. ويسألونك عن الأهلة. You see the Ahilla? Hilal is a word mean moon, but speak about a specific kind of moon, the crescent moon. All right. So there is a very strong connection in the language between lah and hal or hilla or ahilla. Do we have any Muslim would like to call? Anyone? And by the way, again, there's many words in the Quran today the Muslim they use, but they are using them wrongly. As you see here, the word ahilla, the Muslim they translate it as a moon. But when we see the word shahr in the Quran, which mean moon too, the Muslim they translate it as a month. Why? Because today is the word shahr is used as a word mean month. But this is not really how it is, because in the old days, the moon is the month. When a new moon come is a new month. All right. When the Quran came in the moon of Ramadan, not in the month of Ramadan. When Sulaiman he fly with the flying carpet in chapter 34 verse number 12, his flying carpet, one going trip is the distance of one moon, and the coming back is a distance of one moon, which mean in the speed, like how fast it is. So this is not about 1 month as they translate. It is one moon. Yes, it is month, but it is the moon. You know what I mean, guys? It meant a month, the lunar month, but it is the moon. They don't use the word shahr as it's a moon. Okay, the next moon. Let us make it simple. In the time of those people, they don't say next month, they say next moon. You understand me? Next moon. It is not next month. This is why the Quran says, whoever of you witness the moon of Ramadan, not the month of Ramadan. And by the way, here, as long as we are in this verse, chapter 30, verse 33, 34, you will see in verse number 13, it says something very funny and very weird. Did anyone notice what is the weird there? Anyone notice what is stupid in this verse? Who noticed? Let us see who is here is going to show us something there, something very wrong. Until now, I don't see anyone making any statement. Statues, thank you. So how Muslims they say that Allah is against the statues, but Allah is ordering the genies to make statues for Sulaiman? How they say to us that Islam is against statues, and the synagogue of Sulaiman was full of statues? Hmm? Do we have any Abdul? And by the way, I like the story of the genie. By the way, when I was in the Middle East, all my family we have genies. We own them. You know, we don't go to work. With genie go to work. Yeah. This guy in the Quran, the story here about Sulaiman, Allah he gave him control of the genie. How he controlled the genie? Anyone remember how? Who remember how he controlled the genie? Who remember? A ring, the magical ring. Have you ever heard of? So Allah he gave Sulaiman a magical ring, and you know what happened? The Sulaiman he don't go to He don't go to the bathroom without taking his ring off from his finger, and which is a mistake. I mean, why, Suleiman? Why you do that? Why you do that? I mean, come on, you should be smarter. So what happened? Suleiman, he took his ring off. He gave it to his wife always when he go to the bathroom. Shaitan, he came in the look of Suleiman, and you know, because he appeared like the look of Suleiman, the wife, she thought, okay, this is Suleiman, so she gave him the ring. And then when you know, when the Shaitan, he wear the ring of Suleiman, he became the king, the same as the Hurributar. You know, I mean, true story. And then after that, Suleiman, he you know, he could not get his ring until a funny story happened. The Shaitan, he kicked him out from his kingdom because people, they start laughing at him when he claimed that he is the king. And he went to work as a putter in the port, and you know, he used to carry, like when people, they buy stuff, he carry for them their stuff. So one day he was carrying a fish to a man who bought fish, and he told him, if I carry the fish for you, how much you pay me? He said, well, I will give you a fish as payment. From the fish, you eat it. Suleiman, he said, fine. So he gave him a fish. When he took him home with the fish, when they arrived home, the guy, he gave him the fish as he promised. And then he went home to clean the fish. He opened the fish belly and he found the ring. He wear the ring. He became a king. True story. And by the way, if you don't believe me that this is the story, I can grab it from the internet for you. If there's any Muslim, he want to say I'm lying or something, let me grab the story for you. An account of Suleiman. The Muslim, they call him Suleiman, not Solomon, right? And here they are quoting for you a verse from the Quran. Sheikh al-Tabari has narrated that Shaitan has made for a Suleiman 1 prasang long platform of gold and silk. Shaitans, which means Shaitans, they used to, Satans, they used to work for Suleiman. They are his servants. And also they made a pulpit in the middle of the platform full of gold, on which he used to sit, and around him there were 3,000 chairs of gold and silver. In those days, the Prophet used to sit on golden chairs. And that time, guys, at that time, Prophet don't sit in a normal chairs, in golden chairs. Okay, guys, are you sitting in the floor? I want everybody to sit in the floor. Bring your popcorn. Okay, bring your daddy. Everybody, bring your daddy. Okay, Santa Claus on town. He will tell us a story. Okay. In those days, Prophet used to sit in a golden chairs, and the scholars sit on silver chairs. Around him, all the human, Shaitan and Genie, they are standing up. They stood. Bird, they stand. Bird shade them with their wings. Okay. So what happened, brother? Suleiman is sitting in a golden chair, and you have 3,000 chairs around him. Those are the scholars. And then after that, Genie and Shaitan and the human and the bird flying in the top of them to keep them in shade. That's a true story. Okay. By the way, I saw it myself. I swear by Allah. I mean, what? You don't believe me? I just swear by Allah. Come on. All right. The breeze carried it according to the capacity of the sky for 1 month, from morning to evening. So in a distance of 1 day, the flying carpet of Suleiman can fly for 1 month distance, but it is only 1 day. You see how fast it is? Okay. And another month from every to morning, which means to come back. In other tradition, it's narrated from Imam Muhammad al-Baqir that Allah had give the kingdom to Suleiman from the east to the west, and he ruled for 700 years and 7 months. I mean, it's very important, 700 years and 7 months, okay, and 7 days and 7 minutes and 7 seconds. Every man in the jinn and the shaitan and the devil and the bird and the wild animals were subservient to his command. Everybody. That's it. The guy, he was like, man, I want to be Suleiman for 1 day. All right. And he had given the knowledge of each of everything, anything you ask Suleiman about. It's like Christian Prince. Unbelievable. Even Christian Prince cannot beat that. Man, I feel jealous. In this time, amazing, wonderful miracle occurred, where each is the memory of the people. I need water. The lies became so big. You need water with those lies. Why, guys? Why we have only 800 people? I mean, where's everybody? Come on, share the link. Come on, it's an amazing story. This is good for the Christmas. This is my Christmas gift to you. Okay. Anyway, here, like, you know, talking about how Suleiman army. Let us go to the business. Okay, let us go where the story of the ring. Let us see if we can find it. Ring. Where is the ring story? Okay, here we go. Suleiman rings had the following inscription: purified is the Lord, wow, who has controlled the genie with his words. Hello? Are you there? Hello? Yes. I don't hear you, my friend. Your voice is not coming. You have a very bad connection. Sorry, my friend. Sadly. All right. So obviously, this ring of Suleiman is a magical ring. He can control anything with his ring. Let us see. We want to go to the story of the ring. Okay. Okay. Where is the story when he go to the bathroom? Maybe it's not in this page. Okay, hold on. Yeah, look like it's not here, but anyway, here you will see a part of the story. He went to the market. This is after the shaitan. They did not tell us the story about when shaitan he took the drink when he went to the bathroom, and that's why I don't go to the bathroom no more, my baby. And if I go, I take even my cell phone with me. You know, because you don't want to go to this, you know, to the bathroom and shaitan come to your wife. Even though I don't have a wife, but I mean, you never know. Shaitan, I mean, he's very weird. So here he went to the market and he searched for work the whole day, but he could not get anything. Every day he come back and he said, I couldn't get anything today. The wife said, doesn't matter, tomorrow you will get something. What is he talking about? This is a different story. The one, okay, doesn't matter, you will find something. The next day again he used to go and repeat again. The wife canceled, and the third day, and then he reached the river, the bank. He saw a person fishing. He said to him, shall I help you and return you give me 2 fish? The man agreed, and Sulaiman helped him in catching the fish. The fisherman gave him 2 fish as his wages, and Sulaiman thanks Allah. Then when he cut opened the fish, he found his ring in the stomach of the fish, and this is how he became a king again. But this is a story different from the major story, which is about it's a longer story, you know, how Shaitan come and he cloned the look of Sulaiman. He was in the bathroom. The wife, her name is Jarada, she gave the ring, and Sulaiman, and how the wives later they found out that this is the fake Sulaiman, because Shaitan, when he became Sulaiman, he was very good in bed. So he was so good, so good, man. And the wife like they was saying to themselves, like, what happened to this guy? Look at him, he never stopped having sex, non-stop. So the wives, they told the elders about what happened to their husband, that this is gonna be our husband. What happened to him? He never stopped having bang bang bing bong. It's like a gun, it's like a drill. So when the wives, they told the elders about that, the elders and Shaitan, he heard that they discover his issue, like he is because of sex, he's too much, you know. So he decided to run, and he threw the ring in the ocean, not in the river like here in the story. He threw the ring in the ocean, and then a fisherman, he was fishing, and he fishes, and then Sulaiman, he saw him. He said to him, if I carry for you, what do you give me? He told him, I will give you a fish. True story. Hello. Hello. Okay, Yasin, you have a very bad connection, my friend. Sorry. The person who's trying, by the way, to call, he is an ex-Muslim. So we want to hear you, but sadly it's not working. He just texted me saying he's an ex-Muslim. So as you see, you know, it's a stupid stories. And then the guy, he go home and he found the ring of which is controlled the kingdom with it. He were the king, and then he became a king again. And this is a true story, and you have to believe in it if you are a Muslim. All right. Do we have any Muslim have any objection about what we said? Anyone? Look how long the story, man. Man, all those stories. Sulaiman, each time he want to have Sulaiman, he want to have children, and each time he have a child, the angel of death, he visits Sulaiman and he takes as a child. And why angel of death is doing that to Sulaiman? Anyone knows why? Because Sulaiman, he is stupid. When he have sex, he don't say inshallah. I mean, how stupid are you? How you do that? You have to say inshallah. Man, you have sex before you say inshallah. Are you stupid or what? This is not even right. I mean, if you want to read those stories here, you will spend the whole coming week just reading those funny stories. Here we go. Hold on. Whenever Sulaiman would go to answering the nature call, which means to do shit, excuse my language, he would remove the ring and give it to one of his servants. See here, they change the story. You see a servant. You see, I found the ring story. Unbelievable. We found it. Unbelievable. So beautiful. Guys, do you want to read do you want to see the story? What happened to my voice? This is why I say to you, going to the bathroom sometimes can cost you your kingdom. I mean, just because of, excuse my language again, because of shit, he would go, he lost his kingdom, the poor guy. I mean, why you do that? Unbelievable. So each time he want to go to the bathroom, he take his ring, he give it to a servant. One day, shaitans fooled the servant, and they took away the ring and wear it themselves. At the same time, moment, all the jinn, human, shaitans, birds, and animals came to his presence and obeyed his order. Order of who? Of shaitan. The shaitan who took the ring. I need a tissue here. I mean, this is how a drama is made in India. Zakir Naik, brother, are you crying with me, Zakir Naik? Right now, our brother, Prophet Sulaiman, he lost his ring, and the shaitan is ordering the kingdom. Somebody give me some water, please. This is disgusting. Where was Allah? What happened here? This is, I mean, this is the perfect movie. Unbelievable, man. So beautiful, so beautiful. When Sulaiman come out of the toilet, what? He come out of the toilet? All of this happened when he was in the toilet. Why? He was there for 10 days. Look what happened. Human, jinn, birds, animals came to his presence all of this time when he was in the toilet. I mean, how big the popo of Sulaiman, man? I mean, Sulaiman, what's wrong with you, man? Human are coming to your palace, shaitans are coming to your palace, birds are coming to your palace, the animals, they came to your palace to obey you, and you are in the toilet. And now the shaitan took over. Look like because he was a prophet, his popo is big. I mean, who is Sulaiman? You think Sulaiman popo is the same small as yours? No way. When Sulaiman came out of the toilet, he could not find the ring. Oh boy, man. And he saw that the kingship was then taken away, even the flying carpet, his spaceship. So he left that place and came to the shore of the river. People of the Israelites saw the behavior of Shaitan, which was different from Sulaiman. But he had changed his face to Sulaiman's face. Look at the explanation. Look the details, guys. You see, I mean, how the Shaitan, I mean, how he fooled them. He changed his face. He looked like Sulaiman. And also claiming to be Sulaiman. Makes sense. Makes sense. And had adopted, and people come to the mother of Sulaiman and said, do you observe the behavior your son, how he had changed? She said, he is very good, obedient to me, but now he opposed me. Oh boy, this is the new Sulaiman. This is the Shaitan now. Then they asked the wives and slave girls of Sulaiman. They said he never fulfilled his desire. Guys, do you know what I'm talking about? You see, they are making the translation look nicer. They are talking about effing, bang bang, bing bong. All the women he have, they are not enough for his penis. Do you see it? Do you see it? So the wives and his slave girls, they noticed like, whoa, what happened to this guy? Non-stop, man. By the way, at that time, Viagra wasn't exist. So like, this is something fishy, man. This guy Sulaiman, he's like non-stop. There again. Hey, Prophet Sulaiman, you want to eat a sandwich? I cannot. I have to continue. There again. They go to the bathroom. No, I cannot. I have to continue. There again. The Prophet Sulaiman is having sex now. When the Prophet having sex is like a drill. There again. Women after women after, and the fire is coming from their private part because he's like a fire, man. There again. Hey, Prophet, do you want to take a sleep? No, I cannot sleep. There again. So they notice that this guy never have enough. Unbelievable. Beautiful story.
Not like men these days. I mean, come on. Here we go. That is man. Shaitan is the man. Hey, women, are you going to change your dating profile? You are looking for Satan? She want a man, he's like Satan. Because here we go, look what this guy he do. So the wives of Sulaiman, they notice that Sulaiman, the new Sulaiman, the Shaitan Sulaiman, with the face of Sulaiman and the look of Sulaiman, but he's Shaitan. He never fulfilled his desire when they were even in their menstruation. Unbelievable. He go crazy when he see blood. You see how fit this idiot? Now he did so. So the Shaitan was frightened. Shaitan and frightened. I mean, he is the king now. What is? And said to himself, said to him, it should not be happen that this secret become apparent, and I got caught. So he threw the ring into the river and run away. Like, what the heck? How you make such a mistake, you idiot? You are controlling everything by the ring. Just because they notice that your penis is a disaster. This is why I say you have to control your penis, my friend. Here we go, here we go. This guy, he was a king, the Shaitan, and now he lost his kingdom because of his penis. If not his penis, nobody will know that this is not Sulaiman. Too much sex will kill you. Do we have any Muslim? Well, guys, why you want Zakir Naik? I mean, leave Zakir Naik alone. It's what time now is in Bangladesh now? It's really in Malaysia. He is now in Malaysia, right? It's like after middle of the night. If we call him now, he will accuse me of sexual harassment. This is Islam. Welcome to Islam. This is Islam. We did not even read anything yet. If you continue the story, and then Allah commanded the fish to swallow the ring. Things is getting bigger. So Shaitan, he throw the ring where? Read. So the Shaitan, he throw the ring in the river and run away. Allah is watching. Allah watch everything. So Allah command the fish, one fish, to swallow the ring. Fish, you. Who, Allah? Are you talking to me? Yes. Oh Allah, this is an honor for me. I am the first fish you speak to me ever. Yes, you are a special fish, and what I will give you is very fishy. Please, Allah, tell me, what is that? Do you see that ring? Where? Do you see that dust there? Dig there. Okay, let me dig with my nose. Okay, dig more. I see nothing. Dig more, dig more. Still nothing. Do you have a flashlight? I don't have a flashlight. Let me go to Home Depot. I'll be back. Okay. Allah came back from Home Depot and he got a flashlight. Okay, now we have a better condition. We can find it. Dig there, dig there. Do you see? Yes, it's a lot better now. I can see. Alhamdulillah. Okay, now dig with your nose. Stop moving your tail too much. You are making too much mud. Okay, sorry. Okay, you see, there's something shiny there. This is a cell phone. Not this one. Go a foot away. A foot away. What is that? This is a plastic bag. Okay, human being corrupt my planet. How we will find it now? Okay, I want you. Hold on. I'm going to go and buy metal detector, and I'm going to come back. Okay. Allah, he go to Home Depot and he came back with the metal detector. Hey fish, I want you to hit that bomb. I don't have hands. I forgot that. Okay, hold on. I want you to bite it with your teeth. Okay. And now hold it the stick and move it over the sand. When you hear the sound, then you found the ring. Okay. I found something. Okay, dig there, dig there. Okay. There again. And the fish is digging, and Allah is like, man, come on, find the ring for the sake of my shin. Find it. The fish is dig. I'm digging. It's dig more, dig harder. I'm digging. Are you watching or not? Don't you see me working? Why? What about you send some more fish to help me? I'm alone. Dig more. Digging. Time is going. I'm really tired. I cannot find anything. But the sound detector, he gave us a sound. Yes, you never know. It might be an immigrant trying to swim under the sand to go into Europe. You mean like they are wearing like a swimming diving gear? It's possible. They do it these days. Okay, let us dig in different place. To make the story short, it took Allah 4, 5, 7 years to find the ring location, and the fish at the end found the ring and swallowed the ring. And now, the people of Israel, they were anxious for 40 days. The story happened for 40 days. I mean, you know the word 40 here? Jesus fasted for 40 days. Suleiman, he lost his ring for 40 days. I'm something similar, like some, okay. Okay. And they were searching for Suleiman. Suleiman walked to the shore, seeking Allah forgiveness. Now Suleiman is like homeless. His beard is long. He did not take a shower for 40 days. You can imagine how his jeans look like. I mean, man, I don't want to be Suleiman at that moment. After 40 days, he met with the fisherman. Took him 40 days to find the fisherman in the shore. And they agreed that if he helped him in his fishing, he would pay him. He would be paid. So they started fishing with the fisherman. He gave a fish to Suleiman. When he cut open the fish, he found the ring inside. Like, wow, unbelievable. It's my lucky day. I found the lotto inside. By the way, guys, if you want to win the lotto, if you want to be the king of the world, you better buy fish from now on. Don't stop, because you never know. What do you know what is inside the fish? Don't buy a clean fish. Buy the one which is still closed, because simply you might find something in her belly. You might get lucky and you find the king of Suleiman, because until now it's missing. I don't know. I'm trying to advise you. It's up to you. By the way, if you find the ring of Suleiman, don't forget to make a good donation. All right. All right. We continue with the amazing true story. He took it out and wore it. And at that moment, all shaitans and a human and genie came together to Suleiman. He sat in his place and cut the shaitan along with his army. Dragon, capture the shaitan for me. I'm coming. Here we go. I am Suleiman. I get the ring back. Get him. And all the army start capturing shaitan, the army of shaitan from everywhere. Capture, like capture everywhere. By the way, I have a selfie during that day. Like they were capturing shaitan. I was like, I capture and I take selfie. Smile, shaitan. Here we go. Selfie. You are famous now. You are in Twitter. Selfie. True story. This is a true story. So they capture shaitan everywhere, and then he imprisoned them. Do you see a prison? Yeah, by the way, if you don't believe me, the Quran even confirmed that. If we go in the Quran, Quran says the following. The Quran never lie. You know that. I mean, come on. Do you see it? Do you see it, my friend? Do you see it? Shaitan, they work for Suleiman as diver. They dive for him. If you go to Hawaii and you are diving, you might say Shaitan still until now busy, because he didn't know what happened to Suleiman yet. Then he went down and did not come up. So some of the shaitan are imprisoned, and some of the shaitan, they are still obedience to Sulaiman, and they are working for him. You notice that until now, not even a single Muslim he call us, we have only one. Do you notice that? This is how much they are sure of their religion. Did we have a good time, guys? I'm not going to stay longer, really, because my voice is hurting me, and I don't have the ring. I wish I have the ring. If I have the ring, I can fix that. But since my grandfather, we are Arab, you know, as you know, we Arab, we have a lot of rings. We control everything. Actually, you know, by the way, we are the one who discover Australia. Yeah, I saw a gallery made in Australia by the Arab. They are saying they are the one who first discovered Australia. You know, we discover Australia, but we cannot discover the stupidity in our book. That's amazing. We discover everything. Al-Jabratu is discovered by us. The funny, the guy whose name Jabir ibn Hayyan is not even an Arab. He is Yazidi. He is from the Sabian. They are not Arab. They have nothing to do with Arab, and they are not Muslims. All the so-called scientists the Muslims are so proud about, when they were alive, the Muslims, they were chasing them, accusing to be atheist or kuffar. All of them, with no rest. Do we have an Abdul? Anyone? Who is a Muslim when I call me? Who is a Muslim when I call me, my friend? Who is proud about his religion? I'm sure that, you know, this is a true stories, all those stories. And by the way, do you know that Sulaiman, when he died, anyone knows what happened to Sulaiman when he died? Who remember? Let us see. Who remember? Just to show you how amazing Allah is. Anyone remember? What happened to Sulaiman after he died? Nobody knows. I'm really disappointed. What happened to Sulaiman? No. He died standing because he was holding his stick when he died. I mean, have you ever heard such a thing? The guy, he died standing, and he was holding his stick, and because of that, nobody knows he's dead. So he's standing up and he's dead. And the ministers and the wives and the soldiers and the army, they get in, they get out, they talk to him, he don't answer, but they don't notice he's dead because he's standing. I mean, this is logical. But how his family and the kingdom, they discover he's dead? Who remember? Anyone remember? Beautiful babies, who remember? Any Abdul remember how Sulaiman discovered, or they discovered that he is dead? Because the termite, they ate his steak, and then the steak broken and he fell down. Mean. And this is why I warn you not to let the termite around you. This is the true story. I mean, the guy is dead and he is standing over his stick. Oh boy. Anyway, we will continue tomorrow the story. I mean, I'm sure you guys, this is how they do in like TV, you know, like they cut the series, like when it became so sensitive, you know, oh no, I have to continue until like something have to do with sex, because like right away the guy, he take off his clothes, the woman, she take off her clothes, and then suddenly they put for you commercial, like to be continued, commercial break, you know. Do we have any Muslim who believe in such a story? He can give us right away some call. I don't know what's wrong with Muslims. I did even, I'd even sing Quran for them, and still they are not calling me. By the way, there's something amazing about the Quran. Nobody can make Quran like the Quran. To the point, even Shaitan was able to give Muhammad Quran. So you see, Shaitan, what he do? He gave Muhammad Quran. Muhammad did not notice. Yet nobody can make Quran. Umar ibn Khattab, he made Quran, and Allah take the Quran of Umar ibn Khattab, and nobody can take Quran. The goat of Allah ate the Quran, and nobody can destroy the Quran. The ring of Sulaiman is stolen by Shaitan, and Shaitan, he have bang to the wife of Sulaiman, and Allah is watching. I mean, how Allah allowed Shaitan to have sex with the wives of Sulaiman, man? But sorry. Sorry. By the way, when Shaitan, he had sex with the wives of Sulaiman, did he make any of them pregnant, brother? I mean, you just said to me that he had sex with them. So what? I mean, he never fulfilled his desire, man. This guy is a machine. Did he make any of them pregnant? Let me make this what is written in front of us, Quran. He was very good and very obedient. He was very good and very obedient to me, and now we oppose me. That's disgusting. Oh boy, Quran is the best. Forget about the rest. Nobody can make Quran like the Quran. Not even Allah. And even Allah in the Quran, he says that Allah, he will make Quran better than his Quran. You believe it? Read with me. Allah will make us forget the Quran, and he will make better Quran. And obviously this is the wisdom of God. Look, nothing of our revelation, even a single verse, do we abrogate or cause to be forgotten, but we bring in its place one better or one like. Therefore, that's wise. Allah will cause you to forget the Quran, and then he will make something similar or even better. That's beautiful. That is so good. Hello?
La
Potato. Okay, say again. Will you hang up? Let me call you back. Come on, man. Why you do that to us? I want to hear it. La 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 ha ha ha. I'm calling him back. Why you hang up? What a coward. La 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 ha ha. Say it again. La la ha. Yeah. Okay. Why you stop, man? Sing it for us. Okay, come on. Let me call you back. Come on. La 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 la. No potato but potato, no potato, hey. No potato but potato, no potato, hey. I mean, what kind of religion you say there's no God but God, man? I mean, you just said there's no God. Are you an atheist or a believer? What's wrong with you? No ha ha ba ha ha. Ha ba ha ha. Da. What a crazy religion. So none of our revelation we do abrogate or cause to be forgotten. Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Hello, sir. My name is Rehan.
Hey, Rehan, how are you? Are you a Muslim, my friend?
Yeah, but you know, I have to share something with you, and I hope you like it.
But you are a Muslim, right?
Yeah. I
Okay.
am.
What do you want to share with me, my friend?
I just want to share. Basically, I have to tell you something that I'm from Afghanistan. Yeah.
All right.
And we have been in the under the law of Sharia law.
Okay.
In Afghanistan for many years. And the slaughtering and killing people and like these things, like every time is just what, like, you know, so unacceptable for me. And I had to left my country. That's the other story why I left my country, and I arrived to Paris. And where I come to Paris, you know, I met some Christian people, and they were so nice the way they communicated. You know, I never seen like people like them. You know, so I've got really impressed. You know, and I started to study about Christianity and that kind of stuff. So you have just showed me the path. You know, what is wrong with these people, and you know, I was always in doubt, because the guy like me, you know, from Afghanistan, they would tell you know what's going on there. You know, not in other country like Afghanistan. Like if you go to Saudi Arabia and other countries, you will not see the Sharia law as hard as it is in Afghanistan. So all I want to say, you know, just thank you for what you did. I'm just going to, you know, what I have to do. I'm going to do it.
So did you decide to leave Islam, my friend?
I already left. But I'm so scared and I don't know what to do, because you can understand my situation, I think.
Okay, yeah, I understand. But you know, as long as you live in Europe, you can, you know, just stick with the Christians, be around them, go to church, and find you know, a nice community to be with, and stay away from people who might do harm to you. You know.
I really hate, you know, I really hate, you know, because we are distracted from the very beginning. You know how to live life, and you know what we need to do. Free will. I just saw your video about free will. You know, we have no free will. There's a people who just crying. You know, we like they are telling to the rebels of like Mujahideen and that kind of stuff. They're doing jihad. That kind of stuff. They're telling them, they are yelling that we don't need you. You know, we just leave us in peace. We want peace. But that, you know, the Sharia law is disgusting.
But my friend, now you are out of this free will madness of Islam, because there's no free will, as you said. Now you are not in Afghanistan, and you accepted Christ already, correct? Did you accept to believe in Jesus?
Yeah. I always, you know, just try to pray, you know, to just like, Father help me, you know, I'm so distracted, I'm so, you know, and I even don't have any friends here, because I know, you know, they're always there just saying this bullshit and that kind of stuff.
Don't have a friends from them.
Just
I mean, you don't have a friends. Find the Christian friends. You know, why you do not need to be with them. I mean, always there's community, and you are not in Afghanistan, so you can find people who they are. You know, good for you. But let me ask you, like, nice. You decide to leave Islam because you were watching my videos, or before?
Yeah, I'm watching your videos. I've been watching the videos of David Hood. And there's also a few people, you know, that you know, the important thing was for me, you know, I didn't really know about full of Islam, you know, but I've been watching videos and debating, and you know, just finding answer, and then just thinking about it, and just trying to, you know, collect the pieces and just get together, and that kind of stuff I was doing. I'm not really stupid, you know. From the very beginning I knew, yeah, like something is wrong with us, you know, something is going wrong. Because when I was a kid, you know, our fathers and uncles, and they used to beat us, you know, to study and that kind of stuff. And they also used to tell us, you know, Islam has arrived by the power, you know, it's not came just like that, you know. So you have to admit whether you want or not.
Yeah, I know. Did you like join any church already?
Like, sorry, my English is a little bit weak.
Did you join any church and where you live? Did you go to any church?
Yeah, I tried many times, to go there, but I couldn't find anyone, But I'm willing so much, to meet these people and just learn more about,
Okay.
Christianity.
Well, there is many, and maybe if you text me later where you are, but just in private,
Yeah,
maybe I can find you
yeah,
something. But there is many churches for sure, and you need to learn the Bible, and then you need to, we need to denounce the devil officially and do baptism, because baptism will
yeah.
really will refresh your life and will give you the Spirit of God with you. So I encourage you, my friend, and don't fear anything. I mean, life is short, and nobody can. I have no fear in my life. You can imagine how many death threat I get every day, right? I don't care. I laugh.
But
Nobody can scare me.
there's yeah, I know you are good. Yeah,
Yeah.
I have
So just
I
be
have to
strong,
say,
and then don't let anyone intimidate you, and do what is right for you.
yeah,
And at the end of the day, what is right
yeah,
will be counted, and the rest it doesn't count. So I'm happy for you, and
yeah,
still
thank
you
you.
need to find a church to go to, and a community you can be part of them. They will be your family, and
Yeah,
in life, our family
you know,
is not really a mother or a father. Our family is those who they are good to us, because
yeah,
sometimes even
yeah.
your
I
close one,
believe
they
in
can be ugly to
humanity.
you. Yeah.
I believe in humanity. I believe in good, and as long as I know, the humanity, and they like they said, the God loves the Muslim people like more than 70 times.
Mm.
Yeah,
Well,
and when it comes to slaughtering and punishing people, they don't even feel, they just don't care about humanity and that kind of stuff, and that's it just broke me inside.
yeah.
I know that if I'm scared, I'm so scared. If I know that if I already accepted, that I was in the wrong path, and but if I accept Jesus, I will lost everyone that I knew before.
No, who care? I mean, I'm willing to lose everyone I know in the world. As long I am. You see, what the benefit? Jesus said, "What the benefit if you win the whole world and you lose yourself?" So don't worry about those things. God is our provider, and He always send you better people to be your friends. Look how big my family. Look. Do you see how many? Those are my family. Look at them. If I say right now, who want to take me to his house? All of them, they will invite me. I have a bigger family than any.
Just
I mean, don't think about this way. I mean, this life is God is our provider, my friend. Is not anyone. I don't even think about tomorrow. Tomorrow come with good, because God is good. So don't let anyone make you hesitate, and don't let anyone to scare you. For you are doing
I'm
the right thing.
scared. Trust
No,
me, I'm
no,
so
don't
scared.
don't be scared. No,
I'm scared from my people.
no, don't be. Stay away from them. Don't associate with them. I mean, like, what do you have to
I'm
associate with
living
them?
with them. I have no other choice. They are upstairs. I just came downstairs, just to talk to you. And I'm talking so slowly,
Okay, but this
so
is but this is temporarily.
they
This is temporarily. Sooner or later, you will find your place, and you will find a job, and you will work, and etc. Stay away from them. That's it. Live your life. This is temporarily. You are maybe
just
you just came to the country. Maybe you're a refugee, and you are now in. But this is temporarily.
yeah, I am.
Yeah, and
I am asylum.
when we are in a certain age, we are going through certain stuff. We have different life, and then the Lord will provide us, and you go along with your life. Don't associate with them too much, and don't take to talk about if you know they are dangerous. Well,
I don't
yeah,
talk to them.
yeah.
They always say bullshit and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, find
Just
your way of life, find a job, move out, stay by yourself, and stay away from them, and find a community fit with your belief, where you can enjoy life and
yeah.
be good. And at the same time, when you find somebody good quality, he is from your country, you can be the ambassador to the Messiah, and you bring that person, because
I'm about to write a book. I already started to write a book, and
there we go.
I'm gonna expose everything.
All right, good for you, my friend. I'm
Yeah,
really happy for you,
want to
but
change
be
the people
strong,
that I know.
be strong, and don't let anyone take you down. Be strong.
Yeah.
Don't
So,
being afraid shouldn't be part of your dictionary as a Christian. Be smart. The Bible speak about we have to be smart,
yeah,
and we
I
have to
am
be
smart.
peaceful in the
Trust me.
same time. So yeah, be peaceful and be smart. So we are peaceful and we are smart.
Yeah.
We don't throw ourselves
Yeah,
into
yeah,
the fire and say, oh, the fire is not going to burn me. So be smart, do what is right, and we pray for you that soon you will have a better place to live in,
and you will find a job. You can support yourself. You can stay away from those people, and you can practice your faith, and you know,
Yeah.
the Lord will provide you with better life.
Yeah.
All right, my friend.
Just try to, you know, just try to find me some people, you know, like Christian good people, so I can catch up with them and just learn more, you know, to find my own path.
Yeah, don't worry, my friend. The Lord will be with you.
It was really nice to meet you, and
thank you.
God bless you. You're doing a really good job.
Take care, my friend. God bless. Thank you.
Take care.
Bye-bye. Yeah, you see, you know, for us, many of us, we think to be Christian is something easy, right? Because it's, you know, you are born and in a country where your freedom is easy, and you know, you can go to the church right now. You can, but it's for some, it is really a different story. If you go to Afghanistan, if you go to Pakistan, if you go to all those mad countries, even Malaysia, like supposedly they are moderate more than the rest, but they are going crazy. You know, the more Islam go in a country, the more the country became a chaos. I was reading in the news today. Let me see if I can show it in the screen. An actor, she is wearing a hot short in Egypt. Let me see if I can find it. Egypt is a country full of prostitutes and belly dancers. Yet an actor, she wear a hot short. The whole country is busy about it. Some they wanted to be arrested. They want to arrest her. Some they want her to go to jail. Someone, you know, I mean, I never saw hypocrite countries, and people are more than those people. Every newspaper in the country talking about the hot short of this actor. But this is the country of belly dancers. This is the country, and it's nothing. It's like, you know, look, this is the hot short. This is the whole country. The president talking about it, the prime minister talking about it, the minister, the foreign minister, the police. I mean, everybody. The hot short of Rania Youssef. Islam, wherever goes, stupidity goes with it. If I type right now in YouTube belly dancing, what I will find, you will not believe it. Let me show you. Let me go to YouTube. I mean, this is supposedly bad now, right? Okay. All right. I just typed 2 words. This is what they do in the street. I wish I can play it for you. Literally, I wish I can play it for you, because you can see how crazy this society is. Suddenly, everybody, look at this. Look, this is in the street. In the street, it is not even in behind doors. They put a stage in the middle of the street, and women almost wearing no clothes. This is the official Egypt. And suddenly a woman, she is wearing a short, became a story. I mean, this is a society which is sick, stupid. Wherever you go with the society, madness goes with it. This is a street. This is party in the street. In the street. Not at home. Madness. Oh boy. So, you know, when a country turn into Islam, the country will become in the hashish mode. You know, the hashish, hash. Everybody is in the hash mode. Women are totally naked in the street, totally wearing no clothes, and yet when they speak about nakedness, they speak about Europe. Most of the country take drugs. Scam is a huge business. Robbery is a lifestyle. Theft is a career. But when they speak about dignity, that's it. We are the one who have dignity. We are the one who have everything perfect. If I go to right now to YouTube and I type only one word, just one, I will type this word. I will show you what I will type. I'm not even searching for something special. Look what I will find. This is Islamic countries. Sexual dance, legally officially in the most religious countries in the world. Women sleeping in the top of each other, shaking their body in a sexual way. And not even a single shake. He even complained. But if you try to preach the gospel in their country, they will burn you alive. Do you see it? Thousands and thousands and thousands of videos. I mean, it's endless. But you know, you cannot talk about Islamic country don't have we are very conservative. Do you remember the Muslim who called me? He says, you know that we are Muslim, we are very conservative. You are right. I remember one day I went to the roof and I found, you know, like in the Middle East, we have a roof which is made from concrete, and many they make it like a garden. And I noticed that everybody in the neighbors, they are changing the direction of the satellite. I don't know why, but maybe something happened. I don't know. Afternoon, I went with the friends who they are like from my age. We are kids, you know, young youth, teenage. They said to me, "Did you change the satellite?" I said, "What? Why?" They said, "All the porn channel they changed location, man. All the porn channel they changed location. The whole country is in the roof. The whole country is in the roof. It changed in the direction of satellite because the porn stations they move satellite, and now we cannot watch them. This is how religious community is. Everybody have a beard. Everybody is going to the mosque. Everybody pray 5 times a day. But when the porn satellite changed location of the channels, everybody in the roof." And you know, it's not a secret. I mean, men, me, you, women, men, we can be tempted by women. This is not really, we are not saying that we are angels and they are evil, but I mean, they have a hypocrisy you cannot imagine. How many times you heard Muslims about your naked women? Go and see what they do. Go and see their nakedness. Your women are naked. By the way, since I put in women, they are dancing in the screen, I noticed that the number of the viewer increase. It was like slowing down because I said I'm going to go. The second I put those screen women, they are like, you know, you see, like we have now 50 more people right away. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. And this is why Muhammad, he promised them in the heaven that you will have women who they are very good in sex. Even Muhammad, he said that Allah will import hookers from the hell who they are good in sex. And he promised you a penis will never go to sleep, which is very important too. If you read with me here, it says, Muhammad, he swear by Allah, says, there is none whom Allah had admitted to paradise, but Allah will marry him to 72 wives. Okay? 2 from the houris. So those are made by Allah, waiting for you. and then 70 from his inheritance from the people of hell. Okay, who are those 70? Those 70 are special insects. And look what is their qualification. Take a note, please. What is the qualification of those 70 women? All of whom have a desirable front passages. Big breast. I mean, what, I don't know what is your favorite. You know, you want them, you like them big or small? Allah will bring you desirable vagina, beautiful vagina. The front is very, very beautiful. I don't know why he did not mention the back. I mean, what about the back of them? So all the 70 women Allah will import from the hellfire, they are specifically, they have a very, very beautiful front passages. The nipples, the breast, the vagina, the legs, the belly button. This is da'if. Everything is da'if in Islam. This is not Ibn Majah. How Ibn Majah is da'if? I know they will say, and by the way, even da'if is accepted. But isn't it the Quran speak about that? Isn't it the Quran describe the size of their breast? Is the Quran is da'if too? What is that? Is that Quran or this is shish kebab? What volabotos? What volabotos mean? Is it about the breast? It should be describing the breast. The breast should be firm. What does this word mean? I don't know what this word mean in English. Somebody tell me, what does this word mean? Let me go to Google. I want to be sure what this verse mean. What's word? Curves. They are curved. They are curved. No, actually, this is wrong translation. This is wrong translation, my friend. This is describing the size of their breast. Let us change the translator. You know what? Let us go to the interpretation. Hold on. Chapter 78, verse number 33. And by the way, the English translation always try to hide the madness. And this is why Ibn Kathir in English is different from the Ibn Kathir in Arabic. Let us see. Do you see it? Do you see? I told you this is about breast. You see how they lie? So the Quran describe how their breast look like. I mean, I will give you women who have full breast. Do you see it? To the point those women, if they jump, their breast would do like this. Boing, 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 boing. And you are telling me until now you don't want to convert to Islam? After all this boing, boing, boing? What kind of God he is describing for me the size of the breast of the women in the heaven? Boing. Huh? Huh? Right? Any Muslim have any comment? This is religion? If this is religion, what is the devil? Kawaib. This is means round breast. I was afraid that they will be square. I mean, that will be horrible. I'm thankful to Allah. Please, Allah, thank you. They are round. I was worried, really, they will be square. Now, because they are round, we can play volleyball. If they are square, we cannot play volleyball. So now we have a good news. Allah, He confirmed that the breast, they are round. They meant by this that the breast of those girls will be fully rounded. and not sagging. Man, sure not, man. You think Allah will provide us with women who have a sagging breast? Are you kidding me? If I feel like now I released, I was really worried. I mean, I want to convert to Islam, do jihad, explode myself. You know, my nose will be in a place, my teeth will be in place, my limp will be here, my you know, will be in a place. And then what you get? What a sagging breast. Come on, come on, no way. Allah will not do that to us, brother. We will give us the most beautiful breast. The women, they will be so good. All right, because why they will not have in sagging breast? Because they will be virgin. And all of them, they are equal age. And now let me explain to you, what does that mean? Hold on. I have to use some images to describe for you what the Quran is speaking about. Oh boy. Okay, we try to find some decent picture, okay, not something crazy. It's hard to find a decent picture these days. No, not this one. Man, those are the breasts should be in the heaven. Man, if Allah he knew about them, he would take them from there right away. He would make an order. Hold on. Okay. Okay, we will take this one. We will not even show the face. You know what? Let us show the face. Who care? We don't mean the person we are speaking about anything. So imagine in the heaven of Allah, let us say that this is the virgin. Now obviously she is beautiful, we have to admit. But imagine you have a heaven, all the girls, they look the same exactly like this girl. And Allah will give you a lot of them. What is the point? Why I want to have many of those who they have the same face, the same nose, the same eyes, the same lips, the same teeth, and even they sing the same song, and all of them, their name is Hur. Hur. All of them, they say, we are here. No, you. Hur. Me, we are here. No, you. I mean, how I can call them if all of them, they have one name? So all the women in the heaven of Allah have one name, and they have one face, and they have one age, and they have one size of a breast. So imagine we have a website for dating in the heaven of Allah, and all the women there, they have one profile, the same exactly copy paste, the age, equal breast size, equal eyes color, equal name, equal voice, and equal songs. And not only that, in the heaven of Allah, all men, they will look like who? Who remember? Who remember? Anyone remember? Not only the women, they will look the same, even men, they will look the same. All men, they will look like Prophet Joseph. And all men, they will be in the age of Jesus, 33 years. And all of us, we will be 90 miles tall, and we will be very white. By the way, I like to be 90 miles tall. And your wife, how much? 30 miles tall. I mean, I am 90 and she is 30. How we can kiss, man? 90 miles tall. I mean, this is short. Oh boy. The only thing making me upset, I will be 19 miles tall, not 100. It was my, like, I wanted to be 100 miles tall, but not 90. I mean, I'm really disappointed. This is not fair. What Allah will lose if he make me 100 miles tall? So my friend, Islam obviously is a stupid religion, a stupid cult. And the God of Islam, because he's satanic, he tried to tempt you with sexual And you know, yes, all of us, men we like men like women, and women like men. That's normal. But God is not going to tempt me to be obedience by women. If you obey me, I will give you women, okay? And women I never met. It's not like there's something special between you and this woman. Like a woman, you have a feeling for her, you like her, and you know there is something special. No, it's just any woman, a woman you never met, a woman you have nothing to do. You don't even know her name. You never met her before. She is there. She have no panty waiting for you. And it's very important that they are virgin. You know, you don't want to be you don't want to have a used one. And the funny, each time you sleep with them, Allah will make them virgin again, which means Allah is cheating. It's like buying a car, have 0 mileage because the dealer he changed the mileage in the meter. So he will say to you, see, it have 0 mileage, but he changed the number because Allah, each time you sleep with her, Allah will make her virgin again. If this is a religion, what is stupidity? And I'm sure now many men, they would like to convert now. I mean, all of us, we want this, man. Round breast. I don't know, for some reason I thought that breast of women are not round. I thought they look like the Kaaba. It's like a cube. But look like I'm wrong. I don't know. I just get a new information today. Allah will promise us round the breast. Why? The women on earth, they are not round the breast. Like somebody told you that women today in the earth, they have a breast, they look like what? Like a tree? You know what? I really have a concern now. Maybe this is true. Maybe women these days didn't have round breast. This is why Allah, He promised us in heaven. Allah promised you in heaven what you don't have here. So there's no way women today they have women. No. Mean. Oh boy. Who would marry a used girl? Your prophet. All the wives of your prophet, he married them. They are married to many men before him. The only one she was a virgin is Aisha, because she was a child. So what are you talking about? Hello? The wife of Abu Bakr became the wife of Ali. And the wife of Ali was the wife of a guy before him too. Which means the wife of Abu Bakr was married to other guy, and then marry Abu Bakr, and then Ali marry the wife of Abu Bakr. Any Muslim liar? How are you, Abdullah Idris? Why you don't call me Abdullah Idris as long I am a liar? Idris, do you like to call me brother? Do you like to call me? Call me and call me liar. Maria the Copt is a slave. You know, obviously a slave. She, you know, they are not virgin. They sleep with them at a very early age because they have no control of their life. They force them into sex. All right, Abdullah. Abdullahi Idris, guys, he's going to call me now. Call me, Abdullahi. I'm waiting for you, my friend. Just please be sure you ask permission from your mom before you call me. We are waiting for brother Abdullahi Idris. Don't say but. What? But? Did you say but? Oh, hold on. I am really disappointed. Did you say but? Okay, I don't want to misunderstood what you wrote for me there. Look what Abdullah Idris he said to me. Do you see what he said, guys? Be my witness. He said the following: I want to do what the Muslims did to their Quran. What do you mean but? What do you mean by that exactly? I mean, be honest with me. What do you mean? You want to call me, you want to say to me you are a liar, and now you are saying to me you're a but. What? You want me to promise you I will not do kick into your what do you mean? What but? Come on. There's no but involved here. You call me right now as we speak. Otherwise, people will laugh at your butt. Come on. Be honest. What but? What's wrong with Muslims? But don't you want to get the breast round the breast, brother? Brother, if you call me right now, Allah will provide you with round breast, cube breast, 4 square breast, big nipples, small nipples. What do you like? I mean, my friend, we have a menu here. He will never call me. He's a potato. What? You will take my call? Will you take my call? My friend, by the time you decide to call me, I will be asleep. Just call me, man. I am on air. Don't you see me? People, they can call me, Raif. But will you take my call? First, he said, but 5 minutes ago. Then after that, he made a new sentence. But will you take my call? Now, after 2 hours, he will say, all right, I think you just said you will take my call. And then after 2 hours, he will say, I am thinking right now to call you. And then tomorrow, he will say, let me open my Skype. And the next Sunday he will say, my Skype is getting in, my internet is slow. And then next Tuesday he will say, finally I am online. And in Thursday he will give me a call when I am not online. You are calling me? I mean, this is a miracle. I hear nothing. Well, here we go. My Skype is open. I didn't see anything, any call from you. What is your call? Where is your call? Potato. Anyway, guys, I think we have enough for today. Christmas is coming for sure. We will open. I will open maybe tomorrow, and from now until the Christmas for sure we will open more. I hope we did learn something good today. And I hope we will be able to answer your questions. And as you see, this is very stupid, religion, and you have to be really, you have to be mentally ill to accept such a God who is even going down to the level of speaking about my breast and your breast and the size of the penises. You see, the Muslim, they say to you, like, aren't you ashamed of the Song of Songs? This is a man making a poetry to God, speaking about a city. And the Muslim, they speak about it, but they don't see in their book. This is not God talking. This is a man, a king. This is your God. And even that king, he is not even speaking about sex. Anyway, thank you very much for being here. And for those, maybe we will not see them enter the Christmas. I will be here tomorrow, by the way. I'm not going because since I heard that there's around the breast, I cannot leave, to be honest. I'm stuck. That's it. I cannot even close this page. As you know, I'm a single guy. And the second you say those things to me, I get dizzy, like round breast, round breast. I drive my car like I'm holding the steering. I don't see steering. I see round breast, round steering, round steer. I go in the street. I see cars and they have tires. I don't see tires no more. I see round breast, round tires. I go to the store. I find a candy and it looked like round, or like, see, I see round ball, round ball. Actually, there's a guy in the Congress or senator, his name is round ball. So I mean, this is amazing. You cannot take it out of your head. Even you look at the apple. I have an apple, round apple. I mean, it's all over. You cannot run away from Allah. Allah, he show himself to you in everything. Look, I mean, look around you. How you cannot get away? You see a balloon, round balloon. I mean, that's it. Miracle of Allah is everywhere. You go on the street, you see a dog doing poo-poo, round poo-poo. I mean, like it's a miracle. It's beyond imagination. That's I have no comment. Sorry, I cannot describe for you my feeling and how beautiful to be a Muslim. And I wish I can describe for you. All right. I mean, look at this round breast, and they are fully. Like not only round, they are fully, because they might be round, but they are small. But look, they are fully, and this is very, very comforting. Imagine they are round, but they are not fully, fully rounded, not sagging. I mean, disgusting. You will not have that, brother. No sagging breast there. Good news, good news. Tell your friends, brother. Tell your friends. If anyone want to take shahada, there is no potato, but there's no breast, but breast. Who want to take shahada? I swear in the heaven of Allah, all the breasts are round, and no breast, but no sagging breast, but round. The new shahada of Allah. No sagging breast, but round. I'm not decent. Is your God the one is decent, telling me about the size of the breast and how they look like? Is that decent? Me, liar. I'm showing you on the screen, and he says to me, liar. I mean, look at those Muslims. This is Ibn Kathir. This is your Islam. This is the Quran, and you are saying to me, liar? Are you sure, brother? Brother, are you sure? You see, whatever you say to the Muslims from their book, it's hurting. They say liar. Anything. Say Muhammad is a good man. They say liar, because this you are a Christian prince. Whatever you say, you will accuse you to be a liar. Liar. Muhammad was a good man, liar. He was not a rapist, liar. He did not kill people, liar. Okay. By the way, I just to let you know, I am seeing the lies as round lies too, not only the breast. Even the lies, since I read this verse, I see them round, and they are round lies, not sagging lies. And there is a huge difference, brother. You can go to the dictionary between sagging lies and round lies. They are different and more beautiful. I warn you, don't ever accept any sagging lies. We only accept and no refurbish. But the girls, they will be virgin again. They are refurbished. Brother Theta, in the heaven, brother, when we go to the heaven, brother, we are going to have a breath. They are not sagging. Imagine you go to the heaven and your wife to take off her breath, and they are sagging breath. How this cutting? But thank to Allah. Allah is going to give a very beautiful and round breath. And the nipples, brother, the nipple, like you hit the nipple with your finger, they make like boing, boing, boing. I mean, they're very, very beautiful and very round. And this is my dream. I will go to the heaven of Allah, and I will get the breath with the fully breathed. Thank you very much. What do you want more? I mean, what do you want more? That's heaven. That is reality, my friend. This is real. This is what every human being need. Who need? I mean, what do you need in life more than breasts? They are not sagging, brother. I mean, I feel sorry for you. You don't know what you are missing. Oh boy. Hello.
Hello. Good evening, CP. The thing you're quoting from right now, right? In Arabic, does it say sagging because they will be virgins?
Sagging because they will be what?
About the breasts.
Yeah.
That they will be fully rounded and not sagging because they will be virgins.
Yeah, because they are virgin. Yeah, because simply when women they get older, when they mean by virgin, they mean they are very young.
Yeah, I know that, but that also again says that it's childish.
Yeah,
because
they are.
Even if you have like a 16, 17-year-old girl, if she's like a little bit fat, her breast could also be saggy.
Well, they are talking about the children who they are. This is why they are kawaii. When a girl she is in the stage of becoming a woman, This
Mhm.
is what he's talking about. They are very
Yeah.
firm. They are very firm because she is not a woman yet. You know.
Mm.
Yeah.
Because I was just wondering, because I kind of got in when you started talking about that, and so what?
Yeah, this is
but,
what is.
but it's the fun. But I was just wondering, because if they are virgins, it hasn't anything to do with the size of the breast.
Right, but this is what he meant by the version.
So it refers to young girls.
Very young. Yeah, this is why they are. This is why they are virgin, and this is why their breast in that look. You know, because
Okay.
simply their age. You know.
Mm.
And actually, he mentioned the word. He mentioned the word age there. He did not even ignore it. He mentioned the word age there. You know. Yeah. Yeah. Anything else?
Okay.
All right.
No, I was just, because I wondered about that, and then this Abdullah out there. Everyone heard that I called. No one heard him calling. So
yeah,
that was what I wanted to say. And to all the lovely people out there in the chat, Merry Christmas. And you too.
Thank you.
Catch
very much.
you.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Yeah. All right. You see here in Tafsir al-Muqbas, he said 33 years old, but the fact 33 years old is for the male, not for the female. If we change, let us see. And Boxum, median's Kawaib is a plural of Ka'b, equal age a trap. And simply how you know they're equal age, because they are going to be very young. If you go to Ibn Kathir in Arabic, always Ibn Kathir in Arabic is different from Ibn Kathir in English. All right. He said here, Kawaib ay nawahid, which means their breast is coming out, like, you know, they are very noticeable. And they meant that their breast is coming out, and they are not going to be sagging because they are virgins. And then he can explain the word atrab. He says that they are in one age. All right. Yeah. Well, what you can say, welcome to the heaven of Islam. Anyway, guys, I think we are done for today. I hope today we have good education. Please don't forget to download the video, share them around, and don't forget to subscribe if you like this channel. And if you download my videos, don't forget please to share the link of the original source of the video, which is my channel. You will lose nothing. It just will take you a second to post the link. So I want to say thank you for being here. May the Lord bless you. And until we see you, I hope tomorrow, or maybe even tonight again. I don't know. If I get a chance, I will be with you. So until we see you soon again, I say God is good, and the good God is not a sex vendor. He is not women vendor. And heaven should not be a place which is a joy for men using women, because the heaven of Islam, obviously women are just sex toy. This God, he don't care for the feeling of the women, and he don't even care for your feeling, because all what he want is sex. What about loving a woman you want to be with? Having many women who you never met is just about lust, about fulfilling a fantasy of a man he like to have many women in his bedroom. A man who love a woman, he will be with one woman. Even when God he created Adam, he created Eve, not Eves. And that is telling you that Muhammad he stole the story of Adam and Eve from different books, but he did not make it fit with the beginning, because how the beginning was heaven and the end of the heaven is different heaven. How the beginning of Adam, why God, if Allah is the same God of Abraham, why the God of Abraham he created Adam and Eve, but God of Abraham in Islam, he created Adam and Eve in the beginning, but he will bring you a lot of Eves in earth and in heaven. Remember, Muhammad he blamed women that they are the reason for Adam to be out of heaven. So how you brought the reason who they are the one who made Adam go out of heaven to go back to be in heaven again? Why you want to have many of them? Muhammad he said, if not Eve,
No woman betray her husband, as you see. And Muhammad, in the same story, he blamed the Jews for damaging the meat we eat, which means you have a refrigerator because of the Jews. And as usual, Islam blamed the Jews for everything. So the Prophet said, but if for Israelites, meat would not decay, and but for Eve, wives would never betray their husbands. So as long Eve is to blame for betraying Adam, why you want to bring many Eves to Adam again in heaven? Look like the happiness of Allah, of Islam, cannot exist without Eves, but yet they are the devil. Muhammad, he said that the women, she come in the image of Shaitan and she live in the image of Shaitan. So how she is a Shaitan, yet you want to give us a lot of Shaitan in the heaven? How Islam describe women always as an evil person, and she is Satan himself. She come as a Satan, she live as a Satan, but then you promise me tens of thousands of Satan to sleep with me in heaven. And the top of that, this beautiful Satan have a beautiful breast, round breast. I mean, how stupid that is. You will give me all those Satans with round breast to sleep with them. Very interesting. Stupid cult, garbage in, garbage out. With this, we say thank you. May the Lord bless you, and until we see you again, Christ is Lord, and Islam is a pure false from the devil. Thank you.